Boo! It's the ghost special, guys.
Hey, man!
Write that shit down.
We got a bunch of spooks in this episode, and I meant the dead kind. So this is Two Guys in the Dark. I'm your host, the Prince of all podcasters. I'm with my co-host, the Butt Chugger Bananas, and my dad's back.
Howdy.
And we're talking about ghosts.
We are. We're talking about some spooky shit. Speaking of spooky shit, we got some spooky shit to eat.
Yeah, that's right. And we're going to go ahead and get that segment out of the way before we get our Ouija boards out.
Yes, sir.
These are
Ding dongs.
peanut butter chocolate ding dongs.
Huh. Well,
There's nothing scarier than when somebody takes something that's fully grounded in awesomeness and decides to switch the concept up a little bit. So it felt appropriate.
It's got like a peanut butter drizzle on top.
huh.
Felt appropriate for the scary episode.
First off, let's smell these ding dongs.
These ding dongs smell like ding dongs. They smell like classic ding dongs.
These ding dongs smell like candles.
Yeah, these ding dongs smell just how I remember ding dongs smelling.
I know, and you should know. You smelled a lot of ding dongs.
I mean, I've ate a lot of ding dongs. You don't get 442 pounds without choking down a few ding dongs.
You ready?
Let's
we
do
taking
it,
a bite?
Alright, let's stick these in our mouth. I don't think I'm a fan of ding dongs.
No. Okay.
I think I like the regular ding dongs better.
Oh, you really?
You like the white kinds or?
Yeah, okay. I'm a big fan of the cream filled.
Cream filled ding dongs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a fan of these. And I love peanut butter and I love chocolate.
Right.
It's not the right mix. I feel like there needs to be more peanut butter or something.
Or different tasting peanut butter.
Yeah, it doesn't really taste like peanut butter. Is the main problem.
It tastes like a hint of peanut butter.
It tastes like if somebody made like a peanut butter creamy icing, but they didn't use peanut butter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We didn't use the peanut butter to make this.
Just peanut butter flavoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't really taste like peanut butter.
I don't think I could eat that.
It's not bad though. It's not terrible.
I don't think I'd buy it ever.
Me neither.
Right.
If I'm going to eat this, I'll just buy a thing of peanut butter.
Well,
or Reese's.
It was something different. It was something on sale.
Yep.
It's interesting. It was interesting.
Yep.
I don't hate it. Don't like it. Probably will never try it again, but I expected more of like a creamy peanut butter, like a classic peanut buttery flavor. It's like when you get a peanut butter milkshake. Mm-hmm. It tastes more like caramelized sugar than it does peanut butter.
Right. You only get the peanut butter aftertaste.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is nice. It's probably one of the best parts about eating peanut butter is the aftertaste. Getting to walk around tasting peanut butter all day.
Yeah.
Dogs love it.
Too much.
That's right. So what we take out of this is VJ only likes cream-filled ding dongs.
Yes.
Yes. Right. Don't try to come at me with no uncream filled ding dong. You come at me with some bullshit ding dongs, I ain't gonna take them. The only ding dongs I will accept are the cream filled ones. All right. Classic ding dongs.
All right. Before we dive into the world of the supernatural, let's go ahead and talk about video of the week.
Ooh, video of the week.
So this week we're doing an animated video I found on YouTube. It's King Kong versus Godzilla, and it was a badass fight. What you guys think?
It was called Godzilla versus King Kong.
Oh, okay.
And I want to point out that I also found it.
I don't think so.
I'm the one who said, "Hey, let's watch Saitama versus Hulk. That looks badass."
Yeah.
You were like, but it's 15 minutes long, so we watched it. Then we went to his channel. And it was on his channel.
Yeah. Well,
and it was
so,
also 15 minutes long.
Actually, it was 10 minutes, 57 seconds. I did look at the timestamp.
Okay.
But every single second was worth it because that was a pretty
feels like
good
a
fight.
very realistic, very like movie-worthy fight.
Right. It was a good fight.
Definitely movie-worthy. But
and you kept thinking, oh my God, who's going to win this thing? Because
Yeah.
it was back and forth, back and
he
forth.
did do a good job of building that suspense.
Yeah.
And I really, even though it's like the animation wasn't great, I really did feel for King Kong.
Wasn't great. I thought that was pretty damn good animation.
It was good.
Better than I could do. So
Better than I can do. But I'm talking about,
I thought the animation was great.
TV show worthy. I don't.
Yeah, I would watch that. Like, he's a pretty good animator in my book.
I don't know
you
that.
see a lot of crappy animation.
You know what that reminded me of? You remember when they did the Batman shorts
on
Cartoon Network
WB
when
or
they did
something.
the
One of those. Yeah, it might be
Cartoon Network had the
Network.
little DC
They
Nation
did the little
thing going
DC
on.
Nation thing,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
had
The shorts.
the big buffed up Bane who was like the carriage driver and the Batman Japanese style. You don't remember that? It was anime like that. Though.
Yeah, it's before Teen Titans Go became Teen Titans Go.
I mean, I remember the DC.
They were doing
the
little
DC
Teen Titans
shorts.
Go shorts.
Yeah, I remember that.
As well.
I just don't
And then they
remember
made
the
short
animation style of that.
Well,
Anyway, who cares? But
well, my point was that his animation style,
It was good,
A
but-
lot of people are actually, if you watch any Netflix anime,
Yeah.
half of them they like to mix that CGI in with the anime.
Yeah.
The Dragon Ball Z movie we just watched recently, the Super Broly,
they had a little bit of that.
they did a
And the
mix of
fight scenes
CGI with
mostly.
anime, and I thought that his animation style, his CGI combination animation style looked better than some of the stuff that I see on Netflix, where the characters, like, they'll render the shit out of the characters to where they look like they're, like, it'll almost look more realistic, but the movements and the aneurysms, that's a fucking brain thing. Mannerisms, right? That's the one I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
You're the English professor.
Yes, do it.
Well, mannerisms, the mannerisms get like I never see a human being do some of the things that they're doing with their hands. I'm like, you're fucking retarded. Stop it. But I think he did a pretty good job with most of his. There was moments where Godzilla's hands were like kind of moving up in weird ways, because nobody really just picks their hands up. Like, nobody turns their elbow and lifts their wrist at the same time. We usually just, it's one fluid motion. So he had a few moments like that, but like, I've seen him do a better job than a lot of the stuff I see on Netflix.
Okay. Final take on that video.
My final take?
Yes, your
I
final
enjoyed the shit out of it.
I was kind of hoping King Kong won, but
Why'd you want King Kong to win?
I like King Kong better. Plus, I can relate to a monkey, but I can't relate to
A lizard.
lizard man.
Why not?
I don't know. I relate.
Don't you know they live in the center of the earth and they're gonna rise up and take over someday?
Well, then why would I want to relate to that?
I would want to relate to that. Relate the fuck out of that. When they take over, I want to be their best friend. Hey, y'all need a human ambassador? No, but you just want a buddy to hang out with.
Oh, I mean,
You
yeah.
want me in your garage? I'll play video games all day with you.
But I don't know. I just like. Plus, it's kind of like, I don't know. I like King Kong better. I always like his movies better than I like Godzilla movies.
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
No, I totally agree. I totally
Really?
agree. Yep. I don't. I mean, I
What?
like Godzilla okay, but I've always liked King Kong better.
Yeah.
Damn.
And like
Whoa.
at the end of that, at the end of
Betraying the podcast, you bastards.
seriously,
Godzilla
end-
is our champion.
no. At the end, I was like, "Fuck Godzilla," you know? 'Cause
I was
so mad.
not. I'm the complete opposite. I was like, yeah, drown that bitch. Drown that bitch.
Oh no.
See, I just King Godzilla's okay, and I think
God, no.
I probably would have had him win too because he's so like OP. But what I want to win and who I think's gonna win are two different. Like when wrestling, I always go with who I think's gonna win, not who I want to
I
win.
can't believe I
No.
live in a room full of non-believers.
No,
He's literally the king of the
No.
monsters.
no, he's not.
It's his title.
Oh, that's just title that men have put on him, though.
No, his name is
Yeah.
Godzilla. That means king of the monsters.
Yeah, and who named him?
The Japanese.
Now listen.
The Japanese.
But Kong is the king. Okay?
Yeah,
He's the king of the Kongs because he's the only one left. That's how inferior they are.
No.
You remember him walking around in his family's graveyard, and obviously one of the best King Kong movies of our generation. The Jack Black one, I want to say
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson. Yeah.
Peter Jackson King Kong.
Yeah, that's the title they give it to. They always say Peter Jackson's King Kong because that's how much better than most of the other King Kong movies it was, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I thought that movie
Maybe-
was great. And
maybe-
I've seen plenty of King Kong movies. It's just, I've always been more partial to Godzilla.
Maybe we should do a King Kong versus Godzilla special one day.
We should definitely do a King Kong versus Godzilla special. But it is on my wheel of topics for today. So,
Okay.
So
we will talk about it.
What was your favorite King Kong movie? We'll talk about it then. Go.
Yeah, I mean, I've always seen the what's the one with the girl from American Horror Story?
Skull Island?
The
No.
74.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking
78
way back in the
version,
day.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't it something like that? 77? Somewhere around
I've
there.
seen that one, and I've seen the Peter Jackson.
Oh, you've not seen Skull Island?
I've seen it.
I own it. as well, but I haven't watched it yet.
I'm the only one seen it, huh?
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Now, especially for the King Kong versus Godzilla special. That we're gonna do.
King Kong versus John C. Reilly. It's a good movie.
Okay.
So
You've totally got me convinced to go watch this movie now.
So all right. So after that, we're going to talk about this. What's happened since last week? Has anything happened to him since last week's episode?
I started taking notes again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I'm actually still doing it right now, but that's because I had to transfer most of them to the paper. That's the only only problem there. I don't know. I got to play some D&D with my sister. Created a new character who I thought was brilliant, but apparently, and I wasn't the only one. Sean loved the character. Kaylee loved the character.
That's all that I really enjoyed about that, though.
But we met a new Kaylee's boyfriend. This is our first time playing D&D with him, and he likes his D&D to be serious. Like, he takes his D&D very seriously. And of course, you know, when you're playing D&D, it's nice to have some of those people. It's nice to, but when you're just having a little fun, shablagoo, have a good time D&D session, you know, you don't want the naysayers around.
Yeah.
And
I think we should restart that game, but just...
There was a moment where he said, and I do believe it was, I'm not invested in the life and well-being of that character or something like that. Like, my character gets abducted by aliens and he's like, oh, fuck him. Like, basically, like, there goes half the party, but you know what? We don't need him anyways. We don't need 2 rangers. Just 1. He was willing to let my character die.
I think we should restart that game, but like with new cast. Just keep your character.
Should I describe my character?
I think we could use them later on in Captain Cool's Bizarre Adventure. Honestly,
we can, but should I?
Nah.
Let
him.
I was proud of my character.
Well, we can bring him to life on the podcast.
You'll forget about him between now and then.
Don't worry, I won't.
Actually, he's pretty distinct.
I won't.
It's kind of hard to forget this character.
Is that right?
I'll tell you about him after the podcast.
Is he better? Just don't describe him. Would you say he's better than Keyshawn?
I think he's more unique.
Well, is he more unique? Keyshawn is a dwarf that's 7'2".
He's 7 foot.
7'2".
It's 7 foot.
It's big. It's WWE Bill, and you always gotta give him 2 inches.
He can go by 7'2". In reality,
he's definitely 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
But is he?
You're right. He is more unique than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's more unique than Keyshawn. I can't say that he's better because he's a rogue. His health is level 9. I just created him. Yeah. Keyshawn is like a level 7 or something now, and he's a fucking.
Would you say he's better? Or would you say he would mesh well with
Balasar?
Dishonored Balasar?
Oh, he might. He could mesh well with him.
Are you thinking of a tag team? Thinking of a tag team?
You never know.
I like tag teams. You know, sometimes they stick 2 of your favorite characters together. My character's a rookie. You can be his mentor. Yeah.
Maybe we could come across that
character in season 3.
Let's do it.
But in season 3, aren't you taking over?
Yeah.
So really, it'd be Dishonored Balasar would be there, but so will Boob.
Dun, dun, dun. I thought you were playing a new character in season 3.
No, what the fuck? Well, would I not be Boob? Boob's my go-to.
Yeah, but I feel like I thought Boob was on like a hiatus.
Well, see,
he was in season 2.
Yeah.
In season 2, he came back at the end of season 2.
He's coming back as Boob.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you watch season 2, the last episode
I can't come back as Keyshawn.
Everything.
I can't come back as Keyshawn, but he can come back as Boob.
Well,
I see how it is.
Could come back.
I see how it is.
The whole point of season 2 was, what
I
happened to Boob.
I know. I'm just saying. He told me I couldn't use Keyshawn next time we played.
I say we should bring back Keyshawn, though, for like season 4.
All right. But he gets to level up one time.
He's already leveled up in his movies.
Oh, yeah, he has. He did have a standalone.
2 standalones.
2 standalones. Well,
he had
not really standalones.
The cave, and he had the Hippo Island trilogy.
Should we bring back Dickie Seamus for season 3?
No.
You don't want to bring back Dickie Seamus?
Fuck no.
None of his friends, just Dickie Seamus? You don't like Dickie Seamus?
No.
Why? The character you don't like? I kind of like the character.
I don't. I think that's just stress I don't need in my life right now.
Dickie Seamus is stress that I don't need in my life.
All right, ready?
Let's go.
Let's move on to a next segment I'm bringing back. I think it's the first time I brought back this season, or if not, I haven't used it a whole lot. But I'm bringing back an old segment I like to call Help Wanted.
Ooh, Epparentity.
All right. This is where I offer you a job and a raise and see if you guys will take the job.
Oh, okay. I remember this.
You live as a caretaker in a haunted house.
Mm-hmm.
You get paid a quarter more, but you get free housing.
A quarter more than
what you're making currently.
So I make like
But you get free housing.
$12.75 free housing.
Now, can these ghosts harm you?
They can't harm you, but you can see them.
So they can scare the shit out of you, but they can't actually physically harm
and
you.
you can see them and hear them. They can't actually like possess you or hurt you.
I don't think I would do it. I don't think I would.
Yeah.
That's like some anxiety that I don't need in my life.
I know, because they'd be like coming around the corner and you're like, mother.
Yeah,
and
like you could be sleeping and they're just like waking you up every night. Like, bitch, go the fuck away.
I imagine after a while you get used to it.
No, you don't get used to somebody walking.
You could get used to that. Maybe if in the back of your mind you're always like, hey, they can't hurt me.
Yeah.
But I don't know, a quarter.
Yeah, it's only $12.75, and I'm sitting here like, man, this motherfucker keep coming. Like, I just shut that door, nigga. I locked it and everything.
You think about this: you're losing sleep every night.
You don't know that,
but you don't have to go to work because you get paid to live there.
And all you gotta do is like clean a little bit and like.
Fuck that! I ain't gonna clean. There's ghosts there. They can clean.
Well, they can't touch you. They can't.
Oh, they can't touch me, but they can clean.
No, they can't.
They can't.
Can they not? Because they knocking stuff off the shelves every night, and it's pissing me off.
Well, if they can knock shit off the shelves, then you got more to clean.
Yeah, he comes back after 2 weeks.
Is there another option, or is it just no?
No. You just take the job or not.
No.
I'd take it. Fuck that.
I don't think I'd take it.
I think it'd be
I don't
cool.
think I'd take it. I could.
Am I required to sleep there every
Okay.
night?
Let me ask you
You
this.
live there. You don't have to.
Let me ask you this: you're single.
Uh-huh.
You want to bring some girls home.
Yeah.
They're gonna freak the fuck out.
Balls deep in some pussy. Out of nowhere, Angelina No Face walks in the room, blood dripping on the floor, and your girlfriend goes, ah! And you're like, hold on, I'm right there. She hops off, runs out of the room, and you're like,
what if?
Well, I guess I'm jerking it out.
You always get like a goth chick.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't think too many people are into blood squirting all over the floor while you're having
Well,
sex.
there are probably some, but
okay, yeah, but those people
then
are.
you're limited to who you can go out with.
That's true. You're limited to goths.
You ain't gonna get no church bitches coming in there.
And on top of that, the people who are into the blood squirting on the floor type shit probably have like some sort of disease transmitted only through blood. Sometimes I don't just let it drip on the floor. Sometimes I pour it in a cup. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. You're weird, gross, canker sore.
And now time for our next segment I like to call Random Facts. Alright.
Random facts.
Guess what today's episode's about? If you guess David Spade, you might be close.
Is it about toasts?
What?
Is it about toasts?
No.
Is it about who can eat the most?
No.
Is it about dead people?
Is it about
It's about
ghosts?
It's about death
Okay.
in general.
Okay.
Well, I was just rhyming with ghosts. Was what I was going for. Toasts.
Alright. Ready?
Yep.
Fact number 1. Within 3 days of death, the enzymes that once digested your dinner begin to eat you.
It's like a human recycling system.
Kinda.
Built-in recycling system. And they say we're bad for the environment.
Roughly 100 billion people have died in history.
Only 100 billion? Seems like a small number.
100 billion is a
Does
lot.
it? There's only like a little less than 8 billion people alive now.
Yeah, no, but I'm thinking like 100 billion versus how many daily deaths we hear about nowadays.
A billion
Like
is
it's
a lot.
insane. It's insane to think that it's like the number of deaths over the years has increased and decreased.
Yeah,
there's the Black Plague. I guess diseases and wars.
Well, I mean,
but we get a new war every week,
right? But and we're due a mass death.
Okay, that's freaking me out a little bit.
Well, we are. I mean, think about it. Every time the world gets overpopulated, something happens. Black Plague. What the fuck?
It's the mass death.
It's the mass death. Look out. Yeah. But every time something like that happens, when we get overpopulated, something happens. Black Death. Some kind of plague, measles, tuberculosis, something comes through and wipes out like half the people.
Ebola.
Is there's going to be?
I don't know.
I think ours. Because if y'all heard about the deer zombie thing,
the what?
The deer zombie thing.
No.
So there's a zombie deers. It's like a legitimate thing. It's like a disease that eats away at their brain cells. It gives deers dementia and. There's another thing to it. Like, if I had thought about it before we got onto this topic, I definitely would have researched it more and brought y'all some, like, hardcore facts and shit. But apparently, it'll eat away at the deer's brains and give them dementia and all kinds of things. And they'll attack humans and stuff. And humans can transmit it, but apparently in humans, it doesn't do a lot. But it makes deers, like, fight other deers, bite other deers,
Shit.
And that's how other deers get it, because they can transmit it through sex, blood, saliva. Are you looking it up right now?
Fuck yeah.
So I had to, I saw it on Facebook, and I was like, this has got to be some bullshit. So I went around and started looking and, like, I found, like, special reports from, like, CNN and, like, actual credible sources. But it's still on the internet, so I was like, I don't know if
I thought it was going to be, like, in Germany or somewhere. It's fucking here.
Yeah.
Like Tennessee or
in America.
Like United States.
North America.
Who eat the meat. If you eat deer meat, then someone's infected. What happens to you?
I stopped eating deer meat as soon as I read that.
Goodbye, venison.
No more deer jerky.
Goodbye.
So for the symptoms in humans, I don't think it was anything insane yet.
Is it related? Oh, it's related to like the mad cow disease.
What you read? So I
heard. I was watching a zombie documentary. And they said mad cow disease would be the closest thing like to zombies right now.
Right, in Wyoming and Montana.
Where's that?
Far west from here.
South of Minnesota.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Bye Mary.
Fuck.
Don't bring her back here now. She's gonna have the deer virus. I mean, from what I've read of the symptoms, like, it's not terrible in humans. Like, it doesn't really hurt us bad. I mean, like, I haven't seen any examples or instances where it's like, ruining anybody's lives yet. But I've just been reading about it. It's an interesting thing. I thought you guys knew about it because I saw it on Facebook. I was like, this got to be bullshit. It started looking for actual credible sources to talk about it, like CNN or like, an actual, like, not internet-based news,
Yeah.
Watching some videos, YouTube, of, like, actual reports on it. Interesting thing. Back to the topic at hand.
All right. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, that's just freaky as shit.
I fucked up Brian's whole week.
I know, right?
He's like, I gotta go out and buy more guns.
I was going to Montana next week. Fuck that. Yeah.
Fuck those people.
All right. More people commit suicide in New York than murdered.
In New York?
In New York. There's more suicides than murders.
What if it's like, if you don't give me all your money and kill yourself right now, I'm gonna kill you?
I doubt it.
It'd be funny.
That's only some weird jigsaw shit. I don't know. I don't think anybody really does that.
Some guy goes around in New York making people kill themselves.
All right. Next fact. About 153,000 people will die on your birthday.
What?
About 153,000 people will die on your birthday.
Well, that's a good thing my birthday already passed.
Well, I meant like...
So did 153,000
So about that many people die every day.
of your closest loved ones. Am I a terrible person?
Yes.
I don't think so. I celebrate because it's my birthday.
Number 5. Doctors' sloppy handwriting kill more than 7,000 people a year.
I just want to...
I don't fucking doubt that for a second.
I just want to point out back to that last fact about 100 and something 50,000 people dying every year on your birthday.
Yeah.
You can always think of them as like sacrifice. It's gonna be a good harvest.
Here's to the other 152,999 that didn't make it to my birthday.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna die on my birthday, so
Yeah.
I'll be dying on somebody else's, right?
Anyway, more than Dr. Sloppy handwriting killed more than 7,000 people a year.
Hey, that's only 140
You know why their handwriting is so
less.
sloppy?
than the amount of people who died on my birthday this year.
What?
You know why their handwriting is so sloppy? Because they take so many damn patients in a day. They're always rush just to get that almighty dollar. Fuck doctors. All right, let's go.
Fuck doctors.
Next.
This man hasn't been to a doctor in 20 years.
Unless you are a doctor, you know. But then subscribe.
If you're a doctor who enjoys the podcast, you know what? We're coming to you.
Left-handed.
Need help.
Left-handed people die 3 years earlier than right-handed people.
That's true. That's true.
I don't
That's
know
true.
why.
And it's 3 years. It used to be 7.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. We've adapted.
Why
What is this fact?
left-handed people tend to die 3 years earlier than right-handed?
Because everything is,
More difficult for you guys?
yeah, everything's more difficult, and everything you do. I mean, everything you like driving. Everything's just built for right-handed
Right,
people.
yeah. Because everybody drives on the right side of the road, unless you're in Europe, and everybody does, them right-handed
I
turns.
mean, and most things are just made for right-handed people.
Yeah.
You have to get a special glove if you want to play
Masturbate?
baseball. Sure.
Play baseball.
Yeah,
That's the one.
whichever.
Play baseball. Sorry.
Alright.
Both.
Sorry.
Last fact, when someone dies, their hearing is the last to go.
Oh, man, that sucks.
What?
So they can hear death, like, he tripped over a pitchfork. What a bitch. Flew right into the wood chipper. What if they go into a wood chipper head first? Do you think that their hearing's the last to go?
I think they're going to die instantly.
Yeah. Didn't hear nothing.
So your eyesight goes, everything else is going, and you're hearing.
Everything.
You just hear everything, even though you can't see anything, and your body's just drifting off, and you still hear it. Oh, that's
Maybe that's why death is so scary. What if your hearing never goes? What if you just think your hearing goes and like you end up in this black void where you can hear everything that's going on and you're just like, man, that sucks. I can only hear it.
what if
They're all shit talking
what
to
if
me.
you're sitting there, you're going out, you're going to be dying any second, and the last thing you hear is your wife say, "God damn, about time that some bitch." And you're like,
Oh shit.
You come back just as spiked.
It worked, doctor. She fell for it. I knew you didn't love me.
I think as spite I could bring myself back.
I think I could too for at least 20 minutes. Like, you fucking bitch. I give you
like
my
adrenaline
best years.
spike, just
I give you my best years. Take a shotgun to her. It's like, where do you get that from? Spite! Spite brought it to me. Now you know the facts.
Now you know the facts.
okay.
Are you ready for the Cap Cool Quiz Show?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. You guys know the rules?
Oh, let me get my hand.
Oh, yeah.
The rules? Whoever gets the most wins a prize.
No fair. He has 20 plus years of experience on this.
Yeah,
what?
but it depends on what this is. It could be some shit you're into. I'm not.
I don't know. That Weird Al episode.
Like, I mean, if it's some questions about somebody, butt
Jerking
chugging
off.
bananas or something.
Alright, you're right. I could probably win that. It's probably about me.
Okay.
All right.
This topic on this week is horror movies.
Oh, fuck you, you fucking
I thought we
cunt.
did that last time.
We did.
It's
We
another-
did.
Well, this is the ghost episode, so you know.
Well, I mean, I don't particularly like ghost stories, so you may beat me on this one.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Which Friday the 13th did Jason get his mask? Man, that's about time. I don't know who got that first.
I don't know. You're supposed to be watching.
I-
That's your one
you-
job.
It was a tie.
You're one job.
So how do we like rock paper scissors? One game or two? Best 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Wait,
hold on, wait.
Timing's off. Timing's
Okay,
off. Timing's off.
Okay,
Point to
we'll
my
do-
dad.
We gotta say rock, paper, scissors, shoot out loud, or we're gonna fuck up. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. God damn it!
All right, you beat you 2-1, BJ. All right, which one?
3.
Correct.
Part 3.
I knew it though.
I know you did.
Number 2.
Okay.
Is everybody ready?
Yes.
How many Scream movies are there? BJ.
You said
Damn it.
Scream, correct?
Scream.
4.
Correct.
Okay. You
One-
did ask that question at an earlier time.
Yes, you
but
did.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Well, I'm seeing if you guys learn. I have asked this next question too. It's
Okay.
been a minute,
Oh.
so get ready. Who played Freddy Krueger's father?
What?
In what movie? Be more specific.
It was the only movie his father appeared in was I think it was the Freddy's Last Nightmare, the one before the Wes Craven, where he comes to real life. It's supposed to be where Freddy really dies, and it had a flashback of his origin.
What?
The one before the Wes Craven movie? So 7?
Yes. Who played Freddy's dad? BJ.
Alice Cooper.
Correct.
What? Are you serious?
Yes.
Was
What?
it really?
It was Alice Cooper?
I
I was like, that's the first name that popped in my head, and I was like, I'm gonna look so stupid for guessing this. And everyone's gonna be like,
You're like, you know what? Alice
fucking
Cooper looks like Freddy Krueger's dad.
Well, in my head, I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, well, the actor Robert Englund looks older than Alice. Well, no,
He was a kid in the
yeah,
flashback.
yeah. So I don't know, but I guess I did learn something from the podcast.
There you go. Was that one apiece?
That's two.
2
to 1.
2 to 1. Oh,
How many questions are left? 3.
3. And the next one I answered on the last one for you. Which Leprechaun movie did he go to Las Vegas?
Huh?
Which Leprechaun movie did he go to Las Vegas? The Leprechaun. BJ.
3.
Correct.
I don't even know if I've seen. I don't think I've seen.
Well, I remember it
seen
wasn't.
one past 1.
I remember it wasn't 4 or 5 because they were both in the hood. And I was like,
Oh.
well, what
Well-
do you do after you blow your money in Las Vegas? Let's go to the hood.
4 he's in space.
Yeah. Okay.
5 and
Well,
6.
5 and 6 he's in the hood. 4 he's in space. The Return of Leprechaun just came out, right?
Yes. Alright.
Okay.
Which Halloween movie
Mm-hmm.
had Paul Rudd in it?
6.
Correct.
What's the score now?
2 to 3.
Was that the last one?
Alright. Last question.
All right.
It's 2 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
This could tie it up, or VJ can just steal the lead.
Okay.
Name 6 George A. Romero zombie
Damn it.
movies.
Oh, who got it? Was it me or
Yes,
you?
you got it.
Okay. Night of the Living Dead.
Yes.
Day of the Dead.
Yes.
Dawn of the Dead.
Yes.
Fuck me, the one with John Leguizamo.
Yeah, that's not the name of it, but
It's not called the one with John Leguizamo.
no, it's not the name of it.
Son of a bitch. All right. The one where they filmed all the time.
What's it called?
Video of the Dead. Diary of the Dead. Video
Yes,
of the Dead.
Diary of the Dead.
Diary of the Dead. Okay. How many do I need to name?
2. You got 2 more.
Did he make that movie? That many?
Yeah.
I know him. I know him too because
Oh.
we watched them so many times.
I got 'em
Yeah.
on. I at least got them all on DVD.
I've seen them all once, so I'm trying to think of the name of the John Leguizamo
Do
movie.
you even know what the other one is?
What?
Do
You
you
gotta
know?
have 6.
Did he only make 6?
No, he's made more than 6, right?
I know he's made more movies. I don't know if he's made more zombie movies.
Oh, okay.
than that. So I know he helped make the Crazies and Creep Show.
Tap out.
You're missing his last one, too.
I know what it is too.
I didn't even see that one.
I did. I remember it graphically, the very end of it at least. I ain't going. No spoilers. Just in case you haven't actually seen it.
It's happened.
There was the
I got gas now.
Waking the Dead.
That was, I think they did a parody movie about that on something else.
Okay. It was Oh God, I've seen the John. At least I've seen the John Leguizamo movie a few times.
I'm hulking up over here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pass or name them.
Hot tag, man.
Did I say Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah, you said it.
Did I say The End of the Dead?
Nope, that's not one either. So
Are we passing? Is it my turn?
you passing it?
Son of a bitch!
Start the timer, damn it!
All right.
But to bro kick both of y'all with this knowledge that I'm about to drop.
I feel like if you don't have it now, you might as well pass it over.
10.
I don't have it.
All right.
Okay, I know
Name
that.
all 6.
All 6. Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Dawn of the Dead.
Yes.
Day of the Dead.
Yes.
Land of the Dead.
Yes.
John Leguizamo.
Land of the Dead,
John
mother.
Leguizamo movie. Diary of the Dead.
Yeah.
My personal second favorite, to be honest.
My
Actually. Land of the Dead is my
least
favorite.
favorite.
Really?
Really?
Diary of the
I
Dead?
love Diary of the Dead.
I loved it. And then the last one that he did,
Yeah.
which I remember graphically for the horse scene, was Survival of
Yeah.
the Dead.
And he named it in order of
Yeah.
film.
Survival of the Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I own that on
So the concept is they find a way to keep the dead going on.
Going on?
Yeah. I
What
don't
do
want
you
to
mean?
ruin the movie.
They're trying to find alternatives for zombies to eat instead of humans. As an experiment some people are working on.
To keep the human population from going all the way extinct.
That sounds like probably that might be my new least favorite. I don't
No,
know.
it's actually pretty good.
Not
Is it?
bad.
Like the twist at the end kind of was like, I mean, really? But I like it.
It's,
Okay.
it's on Voodoo. Well, VJ has finally beaten you.
I know.
Well-
I knew it was going to be a zombie one.
it was finally some horror I know about. I know zombies.
I've seen one Leprechaun movie, the one with the Friends girl in it. That's the only one I've seen.
If I know one thing.
Except for that
it's
remake
zombies.
piece of shit. That wasn't real. I don't
All
count
right,
that
VJ.
one.
Here's your prize.
Is it the Dialga movie? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
Pokemon Black and White.
So I think there are 2 movies in this
And
one.
$5. Oh, yeah. 2 different movies. Pokemon Black. Victini and Risharam.
What?
And Pokemon the White. Victini and Zekrom.
Who knows?
But I also get $5 when I go see Detective Pikachu off my
I'm sure
ticket
that's
purchase.
like something from Gen something 6
So that's the newest gen.
7. Oh, that's Gen
So-
7.
Yeah, the black
Gen
and
8
white.
hasn't come out.
I think maybe it's the one before X and Y. It might be Gen 6.
It's got 2 discs, but from what I see on the back of it, like I'm about to watch the same movie, but about 2 different Pokemon.
It could
It's like
be.
the vibe that I'm getting
Who knows?
because it's the same Pokemon versus these 2 Pokemon. Maybe it's just like, okay, he beats this Pokemon. Now let's go to the next movie. Oh, he beats that one too.
Well, I haven't seen a single one of the Pokemon movies, so.
Well, you got them all
Well, I do now.
except these
Yeah, except for those 2.
2.
All right.
The new champion of the quiz show, reigning, defending, not returning. Sorry, you're right. Reigning.
Uh-huh.
I guess I could say returning. I've won some quizzes before.
Not against me.
Have
When?
I beaten him before?
It had been in season 2.
There was one where Mary beat us both, so I don't want to hear it. We're both in the gutter on that one. She didn't know any of the questions but 2, right?
Was it about Jesus?
Shit. It was.
Round 1.
Next up is movie review. Oh no, sorry. Well, topics.
The wheel.
I'll keep forgetting the thing.
Topics.
All right.
Did you do mine first? Or?
Oh, let's do VJ's well topics first.
Okay. So, first up, we got the returning champ, Godzilla versus King Kong, because I actually want to just have a legitimate talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Second, we got Godzilla, the returning champ, if he can manage to beat King Kong, versus the Meg
Okay.
from the movie The
You haven't
Meg.
seen it, so I don't know.
You haven't seen it?
Nope.
Well, you have it.
Next topic.
How do you own it and not watch it?
There's like 100 movies I've owned and I don't know seen.
Shao Kahn, it's a good movie, watch it, versus Dead Man.
Shao Kahn instead of movie.
Mortal Kombat.
Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat still so.
Yeah, I know him,
Main
but
bad
I
guy
mean,
from the second.
Oh, I thought you were
and
saying
third.
the name. Was the name of the movie Shao Kahn? Was it Mortal Kombat 2?
Mortal Kombat. Remember the video game Mortal
There's a
Kombat?
character in Mortal Kombat.
He was
called
the
Shao
main
Kahn.
bad guy in Mortal Kombat 2 for the arcade game. He glided across the screen and hit you with a shoulder tackle and then went, "You suck!" You don't remember Shao Kahn?
No, I do. I was just trying to think of. I thought you were saying the name of the movie was Shao Kahn.
Oh, okay, no. Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat versus Deadman from DC.
Okay.
Cast Mortal Kombat, the next Mortal Kombat movie, using only WWE superstars.
Okay.
Can I wash some clothes? And the last pick for the Wheel of Topics is Powerpuff Girls versus Mr. Purple.
Let's go with that. Can I wash some clothes? What the hell are you talking about? What kind of topic is that?
You see, I was wondering if I could wash some clothes. Some of my clothes.
Okay, why is that on the Wheel of Topics?
Because it would be funny. I expected you to chew me out for asking. Maybe this is the safe way to ask. Because if I do it on the podcast, he can't murder me and prostrate me.
Is it going to be like more than 2-3 loads?
Oh, definitely not. I just want to make sure I wash all my underwear because when I leave here, I go straight back to work.
Yeah, did you clean the shit out of them? No.
Oh, God. I was about to say, I don't usually have that problem. Do I? Is there something I don't know? Are we talking about this because you have to do that for Sean's?
I was making funnies.
Hey.
I was making funnies.
Okay.
Hey, listen here.
I don't know. He was cheesing real big, and Frankie was balling over there. I was like, "Wait, so is this a thing? This is
I've
a
got
family
the
thing?"
cleanest.
I don't think Sean has that problem with the middleman being cut out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but he doesn't
the-
shit at work either.
But-
I
so.
got the
God
cleanest
forbid you-
asshole in town.
you-
all right?
Oh,
take
he
it.
doesn't shit his underwear because he stopped wearing underwear.
Well, I mean, sometimes.
Oh.
Well, you said he cut out the middleman. I was confused.
It was on the podcast.
Yeah, he don't listen.
Oh, okay.
He just talks out. Like, it's like a little hamster going around.
No, I know you shit your britches. The point was.
No.
Listen,
Oh my
it's very rare. Like, twice a year, maybe I shit my pants.
I'm just saying, like
Twice
I
a
know it
year.
happens.
Twice a year.
Listen,
That's a regular
I'm not-
occurrence.
Is it?
That, if you do
For
it
most
twice
people?
a year,
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying it's like it's human. It's only human to shit your pants twice a year.
That's not what Frankie was saying at all.
listen. Sometimes
It's been a minute since I shit my pants, and by that I mean like probably since I was in diapers.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like I don't know, before I came back in here.
Yeah, no, I mean like I'm
listen. I
pretty good
average
about not
out.
shitting my britches.
I average out shitting my pants about twice a year.
Okay,
So-
I mean that's a good average for some
That
people.
doesn't bode well for you in old age.
I know
You
it does not.
Yo.
Just run around with a damn diaper.
Luckily, I've
DJ,
always,
move! I gotta go to the bathroom.
And you know how when you get so old, you can't hear. Like you don't even hear the farts and shits escaping your ass.
Really?
Yeah.
you not feel it?
You can already not hear.
No,
now,
you might
so-
not feel it
I'm just
either.
kidding.
Oh
You
fuck!
just have old people walking around just, and they don't hear it.
Shit.
Yeah.
I think it's a game they play.
Everyone else hears it.
I really think it's a game they play.
And then they might smell it if their nose is still
Like
working.
imagine you're sitting in a wheelchair.
So imagine they smell it and they're like looking at everybody else like, which one of these dirty motherfuckers shit themselves?
I just imagine it's a game they play, rolling around in their wheelchair. They're like, oh, it's gonna be funny. I'm gonna shit my britches and then act like I didn't shit my britches.
As it's rolling down the wheels of the
He's crop dusting all the way through the nursing home. Do you smell that, Jimmy? It smells like someone laid some rotten eggs.
So what's everybody's average on shitting themselves?
No?
No.
I really don't think I've shit my pants
Well, listen.
since in diapers. Because that's something you'd remember. I actually have a fear of shitting my pants in public places.
Oh.
So I've mastered the technique of clenching my butthole so tight that...
I imagine if can you
Or, just using a public restroom.
where can you imagine one of the worst places shitting your pants?
Work. I've done it twice.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay, work was gonna be.
I mean,
one
if
of
you
my,
think about it, like, we all used to, like, have that one guy who'd walk by us and be like, man, it smells like he shit his pants. But he did it every day, right?
right.
And then, so for you, the average is only 2 days a year. People are like, hey, he smells like he shit his britches.
Luckily, a lot of times it's here. I should
Okay,
say.
that's you.
Like
I made it all the way home. Time to relieve myself.
No, well, I'm just saying.
But you know what? I bet that would never happen if you would use the damn toilet at Walmart.
Here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times I'm like, I don't know, I have to poo, and then I gotta go pee. Then I'll get up, and then emergency shit has just like came out of nowhere. I'm like, oh fuck. Like, so I'm doing pretty good. I only shit myself once this year. And
I'm worried that you said an emergency shit.
Emergency
Like,
shit.
I don't think we classify those as
like, it's like I don't feel it, and then as soon as I get up, it's like, oh fuck. Like,
You should do some Kegel exercises.
I got another theory.
Yeah.
You eat so much cheese
Oh, fuck.
that it gets plugged up. Okay? And when that plug comes out,
It must be, I guess when I get up, the plug flies off or something.
the plug flies off, and then there's no stopping the floodgates after that.
I just imagine turds floating around inside Sean, and they look at this one hatch and they're like, "What's that say?" I don't know. It says "escape."
Well,
Finding Nemo.
So when the cheese plug goes, it's all over.
Nobody knows
You can never make it.
except Sean, of course. He knows. He knows what he did.
did I talk about shit myself at the parking garage?
No,
When you work
I
at
don't
the
know.
parking
Yeah,
garage,
shit.
I don't listen to the podcast enough to remember.
I know. So
there's no bathrooms in
I
it?
listen to the podcast. I just not like I haven't listened to every episode more than one time.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell a
There's some
story
I've listened to,
anyways.
like 3 times.
But like, there's one time I shit myself at the parking garage. It's like, it's getting like really late.
No one will notice.
And, well, hold on. It's getting really late. And I was like, man, I got shit. And I was like, well, I'm going to hold it. And after a while, I was like, I'm going now. I got to go. So I ran to the nearest hospital area. Closed. Ran to the next one. Closed. Ran to the next one. Fucking closed. So I'm like, oh, fuck.
Here's my thing though, like even in that situation, you were the janitor, right? You had the keys to the maintenance office.
Yeah.
I would have went in there with a bag and just like, fuck it, I'm shitting in this bag.
I was
Like,
shitting the mop bucket for it.
yeah, like
Well,
rinse it down. This like the thought going through your mind is I have no choice
well,
but to shit my pants right now.
I had one last option, and that was the emergency room. They can't close that. Fortunately, I didn't make the trip. So
Oh boy.
Did you go home?
no, I just took my pants off, and I took my underwear off, and then threw them away, and then I put my pants back on. And I was like, I'm feeling pretty good.
No wonder we always have to buy him new underwear.
Yeah, that's where it goes.
I thought maybe you're just wearing them out, or
No,
Here's what you do.
yeah.
You take some cleaner. You carry it with you when you go into the bathroom. You spray them bitches down. You wipe them off. Then you take a poop. Then you spray them bitches down and wipe them off again. Because this is me at my job. I go to the bathroom. I clean the toilet. Then I use the toilet. Then I clean the toilet again. You know why? Because I've seen motherfuckers go in there and they'll come out and they'll be fucking pubes everywhere and like nut crust on the seat. And I'll be like, listen here, motherfucker. You've been here for 20 fucking minutes. You got here at 4 a.m. How is your ass so dirty already that I have to clean this toilet? Me, I'm like, when I come out of that bathroom, they're going to be like, damn, he's got a clean ass. Because that toilet seat is shining. It's sparkling. And that's what I want people to remember. I washed my ass.
Anyways,
Okay.
next topic. What are the
That's
other
hilarious. That was one topic. Took us 20 minutes to talk about you shitting yourself. All I needed to know is if I could wash some clothes.
topics? Yes, you can. Okay, next topic.
So we got the returning champ versus King Kong.
Okay,
Also the returning champ versus the Meg.
okay.
Which apparently... We'll just go with Megalodon since you guys haven't watched the Meg yet.
I
you
have.
watched it? Thank you, Brian. Thank you. That is... Who buys a
All right,
movie and then doesn't watch
Let's
it?
go with that. I mean, we can make it one short.
Godzilla's gonna win.
Godzilla is definitely going to win.
Oh yeah, the Meg pretty much sucks compared to Godzilla. I mean, you could just fry him.
I
would
feel
think.
like if Godzilla swam alongside the Megalodon, he would be bigger than the Megalodon.
Yeah.
The Megalodon might have a bigger mouth,
Uh-huh.
but I mean, Godzilla.
He would have to
got a
get him by
hyper
surprise.
beam. That is, yeah.
He would
that's
have to get
definitely-
him by
I still
surprise.
even think was surprised.
Even if he got him by surprise, I think Godzilla could blow chunks out of this dude. Like, I don't think this guy's big enough to swallow Godzilla whole.
No, he couldn't swallow him.
And
whole.
I think
I'm just saying, as long as he
Godzilla's-
didn't like get at vital organs or something when he surprise
Well, that's what I was
attacked
gonna
him.
say. Like, it depends on what Godzilla, because I think he's got really strong lizard scale armor.
Oh, okay.
Like his exterior is really hard. In a lot of like you've seen planes crash into him before, and they do no damage
yeah.
in some instances.
Right.
But I think Godzilla would definitely be big.
yeah.
It's essentially just the megalodon, the world's largest shark.
Let's go ahead and do the King Kong versus Godzilla too.
Okay, let's follow this up with the returning champ, Godzilla.
Like I said earlier, I was like, Godzilla's too OP. He's just.
That's what I was gonna say. In the real fight, when it comes down to King Kong versus Godzilla. Yeah. Now, in the fight we watched, he did do his flames, but you never saw him do the hyper beam. Godzilla has a hyper beam, which would blow holes through King Kong if he got touched. Like, he wouldn't be worried about losing some hair. Right. Everything that had got touched would have just been gone. Right. Yeah. Well, I don't need that shoulder anymore. You know? Plus, it depends on what Godzilla he's going up against. If he's going up like one of the earliest Godzillas, like the classic King Kong vs. Godzilla movie, or Godzilla vs. King Kong, however it's worded, it's a lot more fair of a fight. But if we're doing modern day Godzilla, even if you're just doing the 2014 film, that hyper beam just fucked everything up.
Now, how about Godzilla versus 10 King Kongs?
Closer fight, but I'd still have to give the money to Godzilla.
I don't know.
Which Godzilla?
We'll say the.
Because if it's the anime Godzilla, they don't stand a fucking chance.
How about Bryan Cranston?
The 2014 film?
Yeah.
It does get better. Yeah.
I'd say one King Kong or all King could definitely beat Godzilla from what was that?
The classic Godzilla?
No, the
2014 Bryan Cranston film?
No. The
anime?
Matthew Broderick movie.
Really?
Yeah.
You think that one King Kong could beat the Godzilla from Godzilla 2000?
Oh, yeah. I think
so let's just scale these down real quick. Which King Kong are we talking? Are we talking Peter Jackson King Kong? Because he's vicious. I've seen him take out T-Rexes.
I know.
But the problem with Peter Jackson's King Kong is the scale size.
I know.
You see him running through New York. He can fit a taxi cab in his hand.
He's almost like Mighty Joe Young.
Yeah. He's not very big. Versus when you remember seeing Godzilla 2000, he steps on cars, multiple cars at one time.
All right, let's say.
And when it comes to scale, he stood over the top of buildings. For the first half of the movie, you only see his underbelly, his schlong, and his tail.
Oh, this has been a while since I've seen this movie.
He was fucking huge in the Godzilla 2000, which didn't make sense why his kids were so small.
Yeah.
That was
they were
very confusing.
That was stupid. Well,
it's like, how do you go from that to that?
Yeah, I haven't. I've only saw the movie once, and it's been so long. I forgot he was that big.
I watched it a few times as a kid. I thought it was better than it was. It's before I knew better. It's before I knew better about Godzilla.
Well, I mean,
but
I didn't hate everything about the movie.
In their defense, that Godzilla was defeated, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, but I liked the movie up until closer to the end. Okay, the build-up is pretty good. The ending was not.
I also don't think he could do a hyper beam.
They also made a TV show.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't think that Godzilla could do a hyper beam though. They had a 2000 TV show.
Oh.
Used to come on like Fox or something. They also had a King Kong TV show, and then they did a crossover episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So in the Kong cartoon, you could control King Kong with the guy who he had like a fucking brain implant. I don't remember. He'd always touch something on the side of his head, use it to control King Kong, and fight as King Kong. So King Kong would come in and fight the bad guy by themselves, and when King Kong couldn't do it, they did like this thing where the guy took over. And he could actually fight or something and made King Kong. Okay. It was a bad show.
I'm glad I missed it.
It was a bad show. But we should get it and do it for the podcast.
You remember the old Godzilla cartoon? Godzilla,
and
Godzuki. Nope. Yeah.
So maybe it does make sense how his kids were so small. Because Godzuki was like Scooby-Doo size.
Yeah.
He was like smaller than the humans he's chilling with, I feel like. I don't know, it's been a minute since I've seen it. I have to look at pictures.
Alright, let's go to the next topics.
Right. We got Shao Kahn versus Deadman. This is Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat versus Deadman from DC Universe. Then we got cast the next Mortal Kombat movie with only WWE actors.
Let's save that one and do the one before it.
And then we also have Powerpuff Girls versus Mr. Purple.
No, do that now.
Do that one now?
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls versus Mr. Purple.
Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls? You think Powerpuff Girls will win?
Yeah.
I don't know. Mr. Purple... He can control them with his words.
Yeah, but I mean,
He did have Jessica Jones under his wing for a long
but
time.
they're like 5 times as powerful as Jessica Jones, if not more.
So if he just gets one of them under his control, if he gets Blossom under his control,
I think
she's too stubborn.
Well, what if Buttercup just ripped his nutsack off and he's over?
It'd be hard to talk without a nutsack, I feel like. No, it'd be one of those instances where they're all like there and they rip his nuts off and he's like, you should have gone for the head. And then he gets laser beamed in the head and he's like, damn it, I should have not wasted the time to say you should have gone for the head.
Powerpuff Girls. I'm going to go Powerpuff
there's so
Girls.
much power.
I definitely think they would win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you'd have had
Jessica Jones could
you'd had
beat 'em.
another team like Powerpuff Girls versus Teen Titans or something.
See, I didn't want to do that
I
yet.
still think they're. Unless Raven's going to beat them, I don't think the other 4 could stand a chance.
Yeah, I think Starfire would have a good fight with them, but Cyborg will probably get destroyed. Robin's
They're
challenge.
way like you may not think so, but if like you actually look at what they've done, their feats are way beyond.
They're powerful as shit.
I've seen them lift a mountain.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
And Hulk did that. Hulk lifted a mountain.
Yeah, so they're like
Okay.
almost Hulk level.
Okay, so
Shit,
we're all
that'd
going.
be a good fight. The Powerpuff Girls versus Hulk.
We all going Powerpuff Girls.
Yes.
We're all going Powerpuff Girls.
Next.
Shao Kahn versus Deadman.
All right.
Is that what you're doing? Shao Kahn versus
Yeah.
Deadman? So what are we thinking about this one? Now,
I'm trying to remember Dead Man's powers. I know he can go
jump
into people's
inside
bodies.
Yeah, people's bodies.
Isn't that it though?
But I feel like he would get lost inside of Shao Kahn. He literally steals and devours souls for a living.
Yeah.
He thrives off the energy of the other people. He's
Yes, I don't see how
stolen
that would
souls.
really be a fair fight.
I don't
what
see-
else can Dead Man do?
I don't see how Deadman's gonna win. I don't know enough about Deadman to really like say he could beat Shao Kahn.
Does he have powers when he takes over a body, or is it
He just like
he?
possess him.
Well, yeah,
I think
okay.
that is really
Shao
his
Kahn.
only thing, isn't it?
I
That
go
he can
Shao
possess.
Kahn hands down on that one.
That's why I was like, would he be able to?
I mean, maybe if we had someone more knowledgeable on Deadman and like what his feats.
This week's expert. We have no experts, so I guess we're just gonna go with Shao Kahn on this one.
All right.
We'll circle back to this one on a later podcast. We'll do some.
I'm sure
we'll do
there's-
some research.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some fucker out there listening to this going, "You dumb motherfucker!
You idiots! Deadman could obviously
can do this." But yeah, next
laser
topic.
vision. Laser vision. I've never seen him do that.
Yeah.
Next topic.
Yeah.
Cast Mortal Kombat, the next Mortal Kombat movie, with the WWE Universe.
Is that the last one?
Yeah, that's the last question.
All right, let's-
All right. So
All right, The Miz is Johnny Cage.
yeah,
Yeah, that is actually the standalone pick right there. Like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so here's where my problem is. Like, I'm looking at Shao Kahn and I'm looking at Goro. For Goro, I'm thinking Braun Strowman. For Shao Kahn, I'm thinking Brock Lesnar. Just don't have him say anything. Still have Paul Heyman do all the talking.
That would be.
Maybe.
Watch out, you guys. It's Shao Kahn. Now, don't you kids run around on my lawn.
My name.
My name is Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
The reigning. Oh shit! Paul Heyman is Shang Tsung.
Can Shang Tsung
Shang
fight?
Tsung. Well, Shang Tsung can fight, but the whole thing behind Shang Tsung, he's the first Mortal Kombat tournament. He was sent in Shao Kahn's stead. He was like Shao Kahn's right hand man,
Right.
and so it's like he's the mouthpiece of Shao Kahn.
Okay.
But we could obviously cast someone else as
Right.
Shao Kahn, like like a young Shang Tsung. Like we could go with Andrade Cien Almos as a young Shang Tsung, and then cast like Jinder Mahal after we dye his hair gray as an old one.
No.
Nope. I think Big E could be Jax.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
What about Liu Kang?
Liu Kang?
We got let's throw out the classic names real quick. We got Liu Kang,
Yeah.
Raiden, Sonya Blade, Katana, and we'll go ahead and throw in
Scorpion Sub-Zero.
Scorpion Sub-Zero.
I'm getting
yeah, let's do Scorpion
I'm
Sub-Zero
getting mixed
and
up because I was thinking Chun Li.
Street and Kano, because Kano's just a fucking
Kano.
badass.
Oh yeah.
So we'll do Liu Kang, Raiden, Scorpion Sub-Zero, Katana.
That's weird. The person I want to play Kano,
Uh-huh.
it'd be so different. It might just piss everybody off.
Are you gonna say Bray Wyatt?
No, I was gonna say Sheamus.
He'd be Bo Right Chow.
Sheamus.
Sheamus is Kano?
I don't know. I think he has the charisma for it, and he might. And he's. I know he's not Australian, but I think it'd be,
Well, they don't have to be
Now,
Australian.
does it have
actors.
to be the roster now, right?
Doesn't have to be. It can be anybody from the WWE universe. We'll just say that because, I mean, anything you can find on the network, it's canon.
Okay.
I think Batista would make a bomb-ass Kano, though.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he literally plays Drax in...
Isn't Kano, like, kind of short, though?
Well, yeah. He is short, but, like, Batista's not, like, ridiculously tall. Especially when you put him up against Braun Strowman as fucking Goro or Brock Lesnar.
I think that Bailey
is Katana
and Kung... What's his name? Kung Lee.
Chun-Li from Street Fighter?
No, I'm talking about the
Kung
dude.
Lao.
Kung Lao. There you go.
She'll play them both?
Yeah, she'll play them both.
So Chad Gable is Kung Lao and Bailey is...
He doesn't know the difference between Chad Gable and Bailey.
We've covered this in an earlier episode.
Yeah.
He thinks they're the same person. I'm reminded of it. Frankie apparently thinks they're the same person.
Yeah.
Too. Our Peanuts gallery.
Yeah, Frankie's not canon.
Frankie's canon in the podcast.
We've been... I've been calling her Bailey Gable now.
I think...
Call her Gailey or Babel. Gailey.
Oh. If we could go anytime...
Anytime.
Young Ricky Steamboat as Liu Kang.
Liu Kang, yeah. That's a pretty good pick.
It is.
Yeah. They're not canisters.
What about Raiden?
Raiden? I don't know.
Does anybody think of Mordecai? Like,
who?
From his like little itty bitty stint in 2007, Mordecai.
Oh.
George Hush.
Like negative Undertaker. He literally come out in like a white Undertaker outfit with long white hair, and I think they were going to build up to an Undertaker feud, or they might have did one, but it's so easy to forget.
Kano, Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho, that is actually a good choice. Chris Jericho's a damn good actor.
Yeah.
Super cool guy.
Okay.
I can see that.
And he could do the I'm sure he could do the
flip thingy, accent. The flippy thingy.
No, the accent.
I know, I was just joking.
Jericho
just starts rolling towards people.
Did we miss somebody?
We didn't do Sonya Blade. We didn't do Scorpion or Sub-Zero. We got Raiden. We got Liu Kang.
Sonya Blade could be what's her name? The one that does the dance off. Or
Carmella?
Yeah.
No.
Or let me finish. Or
Ronda Rousey.
That's what I said.
I mean, like anybody else thinking Ronda Rousey here?
I mean, I thought about it. I also thought Lacey Evans, because Lacey Evans was military before joining. But
Ronda Rousey has the Expendables 3 under her belt, right?
That's not fucking military. But
like I don't see why they have to have a military bracket. But it's acting.
If you let me finish what I'm going to say before interrupting me.
Fuck.
Lacey, I was going to say Lacey Evans because she has military experience. But after seeing her fucking southern accent on WWE, I was like, she can't act.
She can't.
It's
impossible.
Her fucking southern accent's horrible. Have you heard it?
She's done it twice now.
What about well, she's too small though. I was gonna say Lana, but she's too small.
I mean, I guess Ronda Rousey would work because she does play her in the new one.
But what?
Would work as Sonya Blade.
Played her in what?
The newest Mortal Kombat.
Oh, X, the 11 that's about to come out, or X?
11.
Ah. Okay. I guess that kind of solved that problem for us.
And she dressed up as Sonya Blade on it was either Fastlane or Elimination Chamber. She dressed up as Sonya Blade.
That's cool as shit.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Sub-Zero Scorpion. Are you thinking of another diva? Or sorry?
No, I was thinking.
I'm thinking. No, I'm just.
I saw that. He's like, snack.
Weirdo. I'm thinking. Now, stay with me on this one. I forgot his name.
Remember Kayla?
No.
You don't remember?
Kayla?
Okay. Kayla from...
Okay.
Was it not Kayla?
Imagine this. Now, just imagine them in the outfits. Okay?
Alright.
Big Show and Hornswoggle.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion?
No.
Come on. Imagine
which one's
them
which,
in the
though?
outfits.
Let's just, hear them out. Which one's which?
Well, I imagine I can see Hornswoggle as Scorpion. I can.
And still beating Sub-Zero.
And even having the little thing coming out of his little hand.
Get over here!
Yeah, he can't pull it.
No.
Okay, fine.
No.
That sounds like if you play Mortal Kombat, but you use the handicaps.
You know, I think, what's his name? Trimmer? The Rock guy that was in the 10. You can have Roman Reigns play him, maybe.
Do we have to put Roman Reigns in this movie?
Well, that'd make Vince happy.
I'm sure there's a better superstar we could use, like a better Mortal Kombat character he'd fit though.
What
if we
if
did use Roman Reigns?
we did Stone Cold as Scorpion, and he's like, "Get your ass over here!"
If y'all want him to come over here, give me a hell yeah.
He pulls him out. He pulls him in with the, and then he hits him with the stunner.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's pretty badass. They should add that to a Mortal Kombat. Make that his grapple. Get over here, Stunner!
If you're gonna have Stone Cold, he could play. What's his name? The cowboy bounty hunter.
Aaron Black.
Yeah, or somebody else.
I was thinking of somebody else for him. Like, what if you put Seth Rollins as Aaron Black?
Could be.
Because I could see that working.
Yeah.
Who would Bray Wyatt play?
I don't know. Probably
Bo Rachel.
She's gonna have all the fat guys play Bo Rachel.
No, he was the only one I said could play Bo Rachel.
No.
Ever.
Baraka.
I did not feel like he's creepier than Baraka. Like who's even creepy enough for him to play?
They're about to play a new character.
Yeah.
Kofi Kingston's gonna be Baraka.
What is that?
I just think he would be.
Baraka's white though.
Huh?
Baraka's white though.
Oh,
You and your
I
racism.
see. I see. Oh.
It's acting, Sean.
Cesaro. You don't
That's
have to,
Baraka?
you don't have to talk.
Let's hope so. Let's hope it. All you gotta have is some growls.
Yeah, I don't know. You can have a voice actor do that.
Did y'all forget Smoke or who's the Venom? What was his name? The one with the green outfit?
Reptile.
Reptile, yeah.
I was like,
You
see, Bailey, I think would be perfect for Chameleon, the female reptile.
could have a really quick cruiserweight do the reptile. Maybe like, what the hell is this noise?
Oh, the dude with the umbrella and the mustache?
No,
Mustafa Ali, maybe?
not the extremely white guy.
Ali.
Mustafa Ali would be better because that guy he's talking about's not like as quick. Yeah.
I feel like Mustafa Ali would end up being like Takeda or Kung Jin, though.
Maybe. I think Reptile and Scorpion really would.
Or like a young Kung Lao, too, though.
I don't think Reptile and Scorpion's gonna matter because they don't talk that much.
That's true. We wouldn't even really need them to take off the masks, so we don't really have to cast those two.
You can just get Stuntman to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It don't matter. Let's get some Asians. They do the flips and stuff.
Just get Ray Park to do it.
What about Undertaker?
What about?
Who would you cast him as if he was in that
Hold on.
universe? I could see if you use shaved head Undertaker.
No.
If you use shaved head Undertaker, I could see him as Quan Chi.
I
A little tall, but he'd be a badass Quan Chi.
don't feel like
His tattoos could glow whenever he uses sorcery. His eyes turn green when he rolls them in the back of his head.
I just don't feel like he would fit unless he's a new character.
Well, who would play Quan Chi then?
Don't.
Quan Chi's only the single most important character in all of
He's
Mortal
not.
Kombat. Sir.
He's not that important.
It's pretty fucking important.
He's the white guy, right? That was big.
Quan Chi, yeah.
Mortal Kombat 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was
See,
in
like
Mortal Kombat X too. He was
I'll just
also
say-
a main character
Who
in
is
Deadly
he?
Alliance. Quan Chi!
Which one
You guys ever played Mortal
Is
Kombat?
that like
Not
the
really.
old master man?
He's the other sorcerer. So there's Shang Tsung. He's the one who can.
okay.
steal people's
is this
soul.
one the good guy?
No.
He's not a good guy.
So Quan Chi.
He's the one who shoots the skulls out of his head, right?
Oh,
Yeah, he can shoot skulls at people. He's done way more than that. You guys just don't know about Quan Chi. He's a badass.
does he have a big long white beard and he goes?
No. You're thinking Shang Tsung again.
Okay.
Quan Chi has the skin that looks like it's painted white, shaven head. He's got the spikes over one shoulder, sometimes over two shoulders. Depends on which game.
Okay, yeah. We don't play a lot of Mortal Kombat, so
He's the single most important character in all of Mortal Kombat.
sure, I'll take your word for it.
If you look into the stories, you
Well,
will
okay
find
then.
that.
Then it's
Swear
got
to
to
God.
be. It's got to be Vince McMahon.
You're right. Vince McMahon is.
It's got to
is
be
Quan Chi.
Vincent
Vince McMahon
Kennedy
is Quan Chi.
McMahon.
Hell no.
He's just sitting there like, I'm going to, and I'm an asshole, right? But
And
secretly,
he's got to do the McMahon walk.
Yeah, spikes all over his arm. I accidentally cut myself.
Well, who's Zack Ryder gonna play? Damn it!
Okay, if we're just putting our favorites in here, Zack Ryder's got to be in them.
I mean, that would be nice.
He's going to be Raiden.
There we go.
No. We
No,
can think of a better
it's
character.
been settled. Raiden.
It's like
Cobra. That's perfect. Perfect for him. Cobra.
I don't know who
Who's
that is.
Cobra?
So, later on in the Mortal Kombat franchise, they launch a character named Cobra. He's literally Ken from Street Fighter in a white gi with a dragon tattoo on his back. So, it was them knocking off Street Fighter as, like, taking shots at Street Fighter. And that's perfect for Zack Ryder.
No.
We just get him some long
I
haired
think-
wig. It's beautiful.
He should play Raiden, and like every time
Raiden?
one of his allies dies, he's like, "Are you serious, bro?" And he's like, and he like has a lightning kick. He goes, "I'm gonna fist pump your face," and then like goes ham on him.
Fuck it, I'll allow it.
Alright.
I still think the movie's gonna be good.
Yeah. All right, now it's time for my Willow topics.
Okay.
Now it's just VJ's Willow
That was
topics.
just
That
his,
was
and that
just
took
mine.
an hour. Go ahead.
All right, my Willow topics. Dark Cloud 2.
Yes, I vote for Dark Cloud 2 right off the bat.
Don't answer any of the questions.
Ghost. Would you want my ghost to live with you? Would you be a Ghostbuster? Worst nightmare? Favorite ghost Pokemon?
You know what? Let's start things off with ghosts.
All right, we're starting it off.
Yeah,
Getting
I
it
mean
off
that's
the-
the theme of the podcast. Let's do this. Let's get this the theme of the episode, not the podcast. We're not the ghost podcast. Don't worry about that.
Let's talk about ghost experiences with ghost.
Has anybody got any ghost stories?
I got a few.
I got like 2.
Let's start off small.
2 that I know of for sure.
Let's start off with my small ghost stories. Yes, ghost.
Ghost. Your
I
first
could-
ghost story?
Yeah, let's start with a small ghost story, right?
Oh, small.
Because only
Oh.
ones I can remember are big. So
Well, let me get my story up. So it happened in that room right over there. My other room, my first room,
the spare room.
spare room. I was sitting in my bed. I woke up. I saw the ghost of Benjamin Franklin leave my room.
Wonder what he went to go do.
I don't know, but that was it.
You have a cat.
Do you have a kite? No. He's
Do you have a key?
no, he's just like leaving. Like,
Was his wiener hanging out?
no,
Was he baiting?
no, he was leaving. That was all.
So he was finished.
I don't know. I woke up, but as I saw him leave the room.
Is that why you moved over to this room?
No, the TV wasn't there in the room. So I was like, I gotta move closer to my
So
bed.
nobody knows. Like you didn't go after him to like.
No, I was like, huh.
Okay.
I was like, wonder what he's doing here.
Come duck up underneath these sheets.
So
Or if it was just somebody who walked in the house.
was it me?
Watching Sean sleep.
Because I've done that. I've sleptwalked and went in there, and I didn't know about it. He told me about it.
Oh yeah,
I was just sitting there,
yeah, you have done that.
just watching him.
He wasn't sleepwalking. He's thinking about killing your ass.
No, I was serious.
If I get
I don't
rid of this-
remember any of it.
There have been times where
Kill this little shit.
there's been times where you sleptwalk in my room and you're like, "What are you doing in my room?" I'm like, "I'm not in your room, homie."
You're in my room.
He goes, "Oh, okay." He left my door open and made me mad, and he walked away.
Huh.
Yeah. Anybody got any other stories?
I got 2.
You got two?
Are they
Two
long?
ghost stories. They're kind of long.
Oh, okay.
Kind of long.
Do you have any stories?
Well, the only one I had is I had a I don't think it was a dream,
Yeah.
but got up at Nanny's. Well, I lived there for a little bit, Nana Rob's, and went out on her porch. This is back when she lived on Sutherland. I don't know if you remember that, but smelled something like barbecue.
That smells delicious.
Right. And when I went out there, her dead ex-boyfriend's head was on the barbecue and flames just going around it.
Huh.
How long has he been dead?
How long had he been dead at that time?
Yeah.
She killed him.
I don't know.
She killed him. You didn't see a ghost story. You witnessed a murder.
Did you know him to be dead, or did you find out he was dead soon after?
I can't remember. I was a kid. I don't know.
You need to talk to your nanny.
No, let's let that one lie.
Do what?
Let's let that one lie.
I don't know.
Don't want her to have to kill the witnesses.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's a horrible ghost story. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
it's a
so there was this one time, right? I'm laying in bed at my house. It was back when I lived with my mom off.
apartments.
Back down in the Strawberry Plains.
The
The actual house.
Yeah.
2-car garage.
Yeah.
So I'm laying in bed, and it was the middle of the day. I worked third shift, and I just woke up, and I'm staring at my TV set and everything. That's not my TV set, but like my, what was that shelf? What would you call it? It was like a bed frame shelf. What do you call those? Headboard. It was a headboard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have it attached to my bed because it had compartments you could slide in stuff out of stuff, set up your action figures on it. Set up your displays on it.
Okay.
So I left it over there as a display, and I'm staring directly at it. Now my cats used to come in and out of my room all the time. Right? They were smart enough. Fat baby, he was smart enough he could stretch his body out, turn the knob with his hand. All he had to do was lean on the door and it would open. And he'd come in and out of the room. So I was to the point where I started locking my room when I went to bed. Because I didn't want them to come in. I wake up super easy. All they got to do is move.
Mm-hmm.
Shit wakes me up. So I got the door locked. Know that for a fact. Laying in bed.
Mm-hmm.
Kaylee had already moved out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel somebody standing behind me. And they're
Behind
talking behind me. And I had my covers up like over the top of my head, like over like this, where everything was wrapped up. And the only thing was sticking out
on your side?
was my face. Yeah, I'm on my side, facing the opposite direction. The window's behind me, right?
Okay.
And there's an air conditioner in the window, and it's
Uh-huh.
blowing cold air in.
Uh-huh.
So I'm comfortable. But I got the blanket on, everything. I'm looking this way, looking towards the bed frame thing.
Okay.
And somebody starts talking behind me in the voice of my mom. And I'm confused as hell. And, I feel her put her hand on me. And I'm like, well, maybe one of the cats got in. Maybe that's what's on top of me. Maybe that's what's on my back holding me down. And I'm like, but I need to turn over. I need to look. I need to see what's behind me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had this utter sense of dread. Like I was like, if I don't roll over right now, whatever's got its hands on me is gonna kill me.
Yeah.
So I'm doing everything I can. I'm mustering up all my strength, and it felt like they talk about sleep paralysis all the time, and like how you'll be awake in your mind, but your body will still be asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, it's got to be one of those moments. Is what I'm thinking. This is a really bad dream
Because you couldn't move.
because I couldn't move. I was like,
Okay.
so this has to be a really bad dream.
All right.
And I finally muster up all the strength I have to jerk over,
Mm-hmm.
and I hear, and I look over at my door, it slams shut, and I'm like,
it slammed shut?
it slammed shut. It was barely cracked, and it slammed shut.
Well, I thought it was locked.
Exactly, that's my point. So I'm sitting in my bed with my arms down, and I'm like, where's my sword? Where's my knife? So I grab my pocket knife. I got it in my pocket. I get up. I go to open the door. Looking around. Not a single sound to be heard except for my air conditioner. So I shut my door. I look around my room. The cats aren't in there. I open my closet. Nothing's in there. Nothing's in my room. Room's clear. Shut my door. Go into my sister's room. Look around. Open the closet. She doesn't even live there anymore, so there's nothing but junk on the floor. Room's clear.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the bathroom. I'm doing everything. Checking every room. Checking the garage.
Mm-hmm.
Checking everything in this house. Didn't check the attic, but I should have checked the attic. So
Did you check your mom's room?
checked every room in the house. I went in there to tell my mom. I went into my mom's room like, Mom, were you just in my room? Because I heard her. What I thought was talking to me was her, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I also heard her yelling from down the hall. I forgot that detail. yelling from her room down the hall, saying, "Get up! You need to get up." And so I was confused as hell. That's another like detail I forgot to mention. I was confused as hell while I'm hearing her from my room and the other room, and whatever's holding on to me, right? So I go in her room.
Was it time to get up?
No, I worked third shift. There was no reason for me to get up whatsoever. So I go in her room to ask her if she had been in my room. As soon as I open her door, I remember she's in North Carolina on a retreat for the church thing that she was doing, the North Carolina church that she goes back and forth to. And she's there for 3 days. She had been gone for 2 days already. And I'm just like, okay. Because when I got up and opened my bedroom door, it wasn't locked. It was unlocked. I locked that. I locked it. There's no way I didn't lock it.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here trying to rationalize this with, that was sleep paralysis, or some like my head's playing games with me. But there was nobody in the house. There was no evidence of anybody in the house. The front door was locked. The back door was locked. The garage door was locked. There's no evidence of anyone being in this house. So I don't know what had happened. But a few days after that, it had rained significantly, and my mom asked me if I had been going around the house like looking in the windows. I'm like, why would I be going around the house looking in the windows? She's like, well, your bedroom window, there's footprints leading up to it, really heavy footprints, and like the ones in front of your bedroom window are like sunken in, like somebody stood there for a little while. And I'm just like, nope, wasn't me. And there's an air conditioner in the window too, so like, like I'm thinking, there's no way somebody could have opened that, took the air conditioner out, and got in the room without me knowing about it, right?
Unless they're just watching you.
Huh? Well, yeah, unless they're just watching.
Could they see you?
No, I had
Around
the thing,
You had the Green Lantern blanket
blanket covering every open area.
Okay, then so could they have been saying something to you?
I don't fucking know. As far as I know, it's a ghost.
Or you dreamed it.
Or I dreamed it.
Okay.
But I have no explanation for the footprints.
No.
That footprints don't come out of a dream. So.
And it was bare footprints. It wasn't shoe prints. It was bare footprints.
Bare feet.
Not bear's feet, but
No,
like
bare
human
feet.
Yeah.
human feet.
Okay,
yeah.
so I mean, but that could have been somebody like
Fucking
talking,
weird. Yeah,
talking to you through the air conditioner,
or
trying to
casting
freak
some
you out.
voodoo or spells on me.
But
or
that
something.
doesn't explain the unlocked door unless you just didn't lock it.
Yeah,
That's a lot
but
of
there's no.
coincidence.
That would take a lot because I know that I unlock it every time.
Have the cat.
I lock it every time.
Have the cat slam your door
Have the cats?
if it is unlocked.
No, they can't. So when the door's unlocked, he can reach up
Yeah.
and open it from the outside. Now I had that table on it, right up next to it, so he could jump up onto the table, and he would open the door from the inside.
Yeah.
All he had to do was pull it, like just turn and pull it. He was that fucking smart. But when the door, so I had to start walking the door because like he couldn't open it.
Yeah.
He'd bump into the door, and I'd be like, they're trying to get in here, obviously. But it was silent. They were sitting in the window, looking out the window. Everything seemed chill as fuck.
Yeah.
So I was like, what are y'all doing? What's going on? Creepiest fucking moment of my life.
Alright.
Second creepiest.
Oh, tell me the first then.
So the final ghost story that I have
This is for the apartments, right?
yes, this was the one at the apartments. So
Which apartment?
The one right
the
the
townhouses right
Right up here, okay.
right down Brickville. Yeah. So the first time we lived in there, we didn't live in the same one. We actually lived like 2 or 3 houses down, I want to say. First time we lived there. Second time we lived there, we lived 2 and 3 houses up. And in the second time that we lived there,
Before
my
you
senior
moved
year
up
of high
to the
school.
house.
Yeah. It was like junior, senior year of high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically right before we graduated because my parents were, you guys know the situation with them.
Yeah.
They were idiots. Shouldn't disrespect them now. It's in the Bible. Not to disrespect your parents. Anyways.
Yeah.
So we've been living there for, I want to say we lived there for a full year.
Okay.
And within the first 3 months, I started having these weird ass dreams, or I thought they were dreams. But it was all the first dream I ever remember having was this man. He had like a 3-piece type suit thing without the, what is that called? The blazer. He didn't have the blazer, so it was like the vest, the shirt, and the pants, and a stopwatch, like a grandfather watch, not a stopwatch, a grandfather watch. Mm-hmm. Kind of hooks onto your vest,
like the old railroad watches.
Old railroad watch, yeah. And it didn't have it had the glass cover so that you could see it, and it was shining red.
They call them pocket watches.
Pocket watch.
There's like a bunch of names for him.
I knew there was a name, couldn't think of it. He had a pocket watch. It was shining red. His eyes were shining red, and the light was shining through the window in just a way that I could only see his eyes, make out his outfit, and see that he was holding the stopwatch. And then
was he wearing pants?
Yeah, I just said his like 3-piece suit without the blazer. The pants, the vest, and the shirt.
Okay.
Anyways, so he's just standing there, and he's looking at the watch, and he looks at me, and he looks at the watch again, and I fall back asleep. It's like, that's a weird dream to have.
Right. Did he have a top hat?
No top hat.
Okay.
He didn't have no hat on.
Oh, was he young looking or old looking?
I didn't really see his face. I saw his eyes.
Did he have? So he didn't have a monocle.
No, I don't
It's
know.
not Mr. Monopoly.
It's not. I'm not being haunted by the ghost of Mr. Monopoly. The point is, I saw him twice. I saw him the first night that it ever happened, and the second night.
Okay.
Not the second night. The very last night that it ever happened.
Well, of course you did. I saw him the first time I saw him, and I saw him the second time I saw him.
Okay, so I only saw him twice. But the point was,
Okay.
I saw him first. He was the first thing I saw creepy in that house at all, in that apartment at all.
Okay.
Like almost every other night following that happening, I would have weird dreams where this woman, she was wearing a white like nightgown type thing.
Yeah.
She had black hair, she had really pale skin. She had, like rotting looking eyes, like the area around her eyes looked like it was all dead, but her eyes looked fine. Like her eyes were fine. But the area around her eyes was like she was wearing mascara that she was allergic to or something. I don't fucking know. Mm-hmm. And she would come to me and she would talk to me in my dreams. Just every night.
Well,
every other night.
Yeah, what did you talk about?
Well, it was always like the first few nights, it was just regular dreams. It was regular stuff, regular conversations. Like, how are you? What's your name? I see you have a family. Talking to me about like regular shit. But like in my dreams, at this point, I'm not like powerful enough in my dreams to do things and like fly like my dad always used to talk about and stuff like that. But
are you scared to talk to her, or are you just like normal? Like, hey, what's up?
When she first started coming to me, I got this sense of just there's nothing wrong. Mm-hmm. It's just a person trying to have a conversation with me.
Yeah.
And I would always give her 1-word answers. But then finally, this is where the dreams started getting weird. She would come to me and she wouldn't ask me questions. After she asked me, would you kill for me? I'm like, no. That's like the only way to answer that question. I don't fucking know you. But like I can't answer this like in my dream. I don't have the strength. It's like I'm choking back on my words, every word that I try to say. Mm-hmm. But I'm just like, no. She's like, we'll see. Fuck. She'd come to me every other night in my dreams. Anytime we had somebody over, she'd be like, do we like this person? Should we kill them?
Oh God, was that one of them?
No, it was usually Kaylee's friends.
Oh.
But so she used to always ask me who I would kill for her, who I was going to kill, who was going to be my first victim, stuff like that. And I'm sitting there like
Chandel.
whispering in my ear. And so at this point I'm like I had started sleepwalking. Like all over the house. Mm-hmm. Like I woke up outside one time, out the back door, which if you guys have ever been there, the back door area is literally, you have this tiny little porch and then it's grass, rocks, mud, more grass. Mm-hmm. Like it goes a little bit of short grass, rocks, mud, grass, and then tall grass.
Right, so your
that
porch
leads
is
into
like
the
a
woods.
little concrete slab, right?
Yeah, your porch is tiny. Mm-hmm. There's no reason to go back there. There's no reason unless you got a bicycle to go back.
I remember I was like, what's the point of this?
Yeah, what the fuck is I have no backyard.
I guess you can put a welcome mat on it and wipe your feet when you come through that way.
Yeah.
If you ever had a reason to come in the back door.
Well, I mean, if you got kids might want to go out there.
So, at this point I had started sleepwalking.
Mm-hmm.
So I started putting all kinds of like shit in my floor, like stuff that like Legos, like shit that you didn't want to step on, like
Just in case.
That shit's gonna wake you up. You step on a fucking Lego, you're not gonna sleep through that. Like,
No.
so because I remember too, my dad stepped on a marble in my room one time, and it caused him an immense pain.
Mm-hmm.
He was so mad. He's mad at me for like 2 weeks after that. And they were like, "You need to clean that goddamn room." They didn't say it like that. I don't think they said the GD. I don't think they ever did. But the point was, I was setting up like miniature traps for myself, and I would always rearrange my room, like instead of the bed being over here. And you remember that. You used to come over all the time.
You did
my
that
room was,
just to stop from sleepwalking.
just was to stop from sleepwalking, because like if you fuck up your schedule even like a little bit, like I'll wake up in the floor where my bed used to be and know that I was sleepwalking,
Mm-hmm.
or some shit like just sometimes you just wake up and you're not where you're supposed to be.
Right.
You'll be downstairs on the couch.
I woke up on the couch.
Yeah.
I woke apparently in Sean's room. Woke up on the toilet. I mean, just all kinds of things.
So the very last night that I ever see this girl, she comes to me in my dreams. She's asked me if I kill for her. I'm like, no. I don't kill people. Why would I kill people? I'm not going to start now. I'm not going to kill for you.
Mm-hmm.
So she, at this point, has made it up in her mind that if I won't kill for her, she'll kill me.
Mm-hmm.
If I won't, kill for her, she's just going to end my life.
Yeah.
She knows this, and I know this. Like, she thinks it immediately, and her thoughts become known in my head. Her intentions are known in my head.
Okay.
And at this point, I'm scared out of my fucking mind. Like, because she decides she's going to kill me. She's like, why don't you come with me? I'm like, come with you where? She's like, we're going to a really cool place, I promise. And any thought that she thinks, I know it. I know what she's thinking.
Okay.
She's like, it'll be fine. Her thought is, we're just going to go downstairs. I'm going to grab a knife. We're going to go to the dumpster. I'm going to slit your throat and throw you in. And I'm like, she doesn't say this out loud, right? And I'm like, I know what she's thinking. So immediately I'm like, at this point I think we're on the same wavelength where we're hearing each other's thoughts. And I'm like, she knows she's going to kill me. She knows I know she's going to kill me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she still thinks you're going to walk down there.
Like, what the fuck do I do at this point?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm following her. I'm sleepwalking the direction she wants me to go. And I remember like this being the most dreadful feeling in my life. Like, I'm going to die tonight. I'm only 17, 18 maybe. This sucks. This really sucks. It was more dreadful than those thoughts. It was like, why can't somebody help me? Why can't I call out for help? Why is this happening? What's wrong with me? Shit like that. But like, I like to make jokes about it to make myself feel better.
Right.
So we leave my bedroom, which the door was open. Me leave the door open, knowing that I sleepwalk. No, it's not gonna happen. I shut the door all the time.
Okay.
So it wasn't. I live with my parents, so I didn't lock the doors. I wasn't to that age where they were cool with me locking the doors.
Yeah.
So I'm walking out of my bedroom. I'm going down the hallway. You remember the hallway? There's like the little laundry room area. You get to the end of the hallway, and then there's a staircase.
Mm-hmm.
I start going down the stairs. Now, if y'all remember that little rail on the side, the baluster, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
The banister and the baluster.
Mm-hmm.
The baluster's on the right side. It had this curved edge on it, so it was like this, and it was sharp on the edge. And I was like, well, I'm fucking gonna die. I have no way to wake myself up. None of my tricks worked. I take my hand back, slap the shit out of the baluster, and for a little while there was a scar on my hand. But what happened immediately when I slapped my hand, I woke up falling forward down a flight of stairs.
Mm-hmm.
She's down at the bottom of the stairs. I'm falling forward down a flight of stairs. I hit the bottom and I turned my head immediately. If you remember the staircase, it's like, it goes down like this. When you get to the bottom two stairs, one's shaped like this, the other one's down here like this, and then you could see straight down the hallway to the living room.
Yeah.
So when I fall down the stairs and I hit the wall, my face is already facing the living room. So I peek around the banister, and the front door slams shut after I see this shadow running out of the, loud wind rushing noise.
Mm-hmm.
And I see the door shut, and I'm scared to death. And I go back upstairs, I lock my door, and go to sleep. Next morning, I tell my parents about it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Do I make shit like this up?" And they're like, "And how long has this been going on?" I'm like, "It's been going on since, we lived here for 6 months at the time." It's like, "It's been going on for, the last 3 months." She's like, "Oh my God," And then my parents, pray over the house, and they, got holy water from the church, blessed water from the church, and, rubbed it on all the banisters of the house. And
did anybody else in your family see this person?
Well, Kaylee woke up in the Kaylee had a random night terror. She never tells me. She never told me about what happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've still talked to her about it to this day. During the time that this was going on, one of the nights, I woke up about 2 hours before it was time to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
Or it was time to get up and get ready for school. So it was 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m. And I'm hearing Kaylee talk in her sleep on the other side of the wall. And I think my dad at this point had worked the night shift or something, because he wasn't there. It was just my mom. She was the only one that was there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm laying in bed, and I'm hearing her talk, and I'm listening to her conversation. I'm like, "Is she on the phone? What the fuck's going on in there?"
Mm-hmm.
And then she starts screaming, "No, no, no," and then starts shouting, screaming at the top of her lungs, bloody murder. And I'm scared to death. I can't even get out of bed. My initial instinct is I have to go in there and protect my sister, but I'm scared to death because I'm protect her from what? What if she's haunted by the same thing that's been haunting me? And I'm scared to death. I don't move. And I hear my mom come rushing down the hallway. She turns on the lights, and she wakes my sister up. She's like, "What's going on? What's wrong?" And she's just wailing in tears, awake at this point, just crying in the bedroom next to me. And I'm like, I haven't even moved, I just covered my head up with a blanket. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I'm scared to death, And then when I told my mom about what had been happening, they did the whole holy water thing, prayed over the house. And then the next night was the last night that I ever had any encounter with anything whatsoever. I was on the opposite side of the room at this point of the big window that I had upstairs. It was a double window.
Your bed was facing the window, right?
No, originally I was on the window faces out towards the street, and the street lights shine in.
Yeah.
Originally I was on the right side of it, right? And then the man with the pocket watch was on the other side. Remember the side where Cody's ass went through the wall?
Yeah.
He was on that side. But this was before Cody's ass went through the wall.
Okay.
So then I moved at this point my bed was on the other side. It was on the left side where I had originally seen the man. And he is there, same suit, standing on the other side, hiding just behind the light coming in through the window.
Okay.
And he pulls out his pocket watch, and he's like, "Time's up." And the light coming from the pocket watch is blue, and his eyes are blue. And then he just walks out. And I'm like, do I go back to sleep? Am I even awake? What the fuck? So I just lay down, went back to sleep, woke up. Never had anything creepy or ghost-like happen to me again until we moved into my mom's house, the actual house that she lived in.
Sure.
I like to think that the two are not related whatsoever.
Right. Side note. How did Cody's ass go through the wall?
How did Cody's... Oh, he jumped on my back, and he had, wrapped his arms around my, neck, and he had me in, a chokehold. I was like, "Fuck no!" And I ran backwards and slammed him into the wall, and he's like, "Oh, oh!" And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "I went through the wall!" So, about where, like, I guess this area is where the asshole in the wall was. So it's not like he was standing there and the ass just would go in, directly into the wall. It's raised up ass print on the wall. I had to put a poster over it. That's how high it was.
But you put a poster over it so somebody wouldn't see it.
Yeah, it was like, Mom, I didn't want my parents to find it and be like,
well, didn't they?
You broke another one.
Didn't they find out when you moved?
Yeah, they definitely did. They never got a damage deposit back with me and Kaylee and our friends in any house or apartment. I remember one time John's ass went through the wall in my bedroom
A lot of ass
at the apartment.
walls.
It was funny too because she was like standing up, she leaned back, and there was something behind her.
Uh-huh.
And it was like when you try to duck down behind somebody and trip
Right.
them.
You know,
And her
I would
ass
find
just
this so
boom,
hard
right
to
through the
believe.
wall.
I would find this so hard to believe if there wasn't a fucking wall in Sean's.
A hole in my room.
Ain't no
hole in
ass.
Sean's
Ain't
wall
no
right now.
assholes.
It's a foot.
Ain't no assholes in Sean's room. It's a foothole.
It's
Okay.
a foothole.
In her defense, she had a humongous booty. So,
Okay.
Alex, if you're listening, it's just a natural thing that happened to her body, and it's a thing that we commented on. Edit that out, future Sean.
Future Sean's leaving it in.
But good times with ghost stories. There we
Yeah, I got one last one.
Okay.
I don't
go.
know
Is
if
it about Benjamin Franklin again?
No, this one, I don't know if it's a ghost.
Oh, is this the Satan goat?
No, that's a different story.
You know they built that on a graveyard, right?
Oh
No,
God,
what?
are you serious?
Got one on the graveyard.
The
Are you? Is he joking?
What? What they built on the graveyard?
those apartments.
Oh, the ones he lived in?
Yes, because that guy that lives up there at the top of the hill
Yeah.
next door, that was his family property. Where that is, and that was their graveyard.
Oh my God.
Good luck.
Oh, he
I don't
don't
live
live
there
there.
anymore. I
No,
ain't
but-
moving back in.
I wonder if everybody living there has that trouble.
I ain't moving. I want to live there again just because of the quality of how beautiful the houses are, but
Right, and how
Not after
close it
the-
is to Food City.
yeah, but not after the experience that I had there. It's like I don't
Well,
want.
what if it don't happen this time?
But what if it does?
I'm
All right, go ahead.
They're probably killing some other
I can't make my
teenager.
mama come down and rub holy water on everything again. I look like such a chump.
All right, I'm gonna tell my story now. Be
Okay.
quiet. So, it was one day. I think I was on night shift at maintenance at Walmart, and I was going to get Taco Bell. VJ was coming over. It was pretty late, and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go. It's my day off." So I was going, and as I exit the door, I hear electric flute out in the woods.
Oh, the pan flute story.
Yeah, well, let me tell it. I ended up getting you coming outside, and we both heard it.
We both heard it.
Sounded like electric flute being played in the woods.
It did. I thought, mother, there's some goddamn Pied Piper out there trying to lure us out there.
So it was,
But yeah, we could both hear it.
and it was pretty freaky.
Coming from the same direction of the Satan goat?
Yeah, that's probably some
Oh,
close to Satan.
shit. Y'all
Um,
got a Satan worshipping cult living out here.
All right, so I get in my car. It's gonna get me. I don't know if I was getting VJ Taco Bell, but I know I was getting me Taco Bell. But the weird thing was when I started my car, my GPS was already set, and it don't usually you have to put it in, and so it's already got a destination going for me. So I'm like, and it wasn't far, so like, let's see where this goes. And I drive, and it took me down to Pratt's Chapel, where
This is some shit that only white people do in horror
Yeah, it
movies.
is
and you're
white.
like,
It's a-
let's do it.
my white side was taken over. So,
Well, the coordinates are already set. Might as well go.
so
Like it says, to your death.
I knew it was taking me up by Pratt's Chapel, which is right up the road where we usually go hit a Pokestop.
That leads into a cemetery.
Yeah, and then for some reason I just started driving because I forgot how to turn my bright lights on, so it's very dark. And then it got to the point where everything's pitch black, and I'm driving, and I just stop. I'm like, I wonder if my lights get brighter, and I flip on with the switches. Finally got it to work, and I flipped it, and I was like a couple inches away from hitting a tombstone. I was like, oh fuck, and I backed up, and I went away. That was freaky, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna call my dad. So I used my
Did you almost at least arrive at the destination?
yeah, I was close.
So the destination was the tombstone?
I guess is a few feet away.
Did it have your name on it? I'm just asking.
I didn't see that. I was like backing
you
up.
You should have saw what the name was.
You should have got out, let your white side take over completely, and read the fucking name on the tombstone.
I was like, I'm gonna back up now, and I backed up, and my I have like a GPS kind of screen on my phone, and I also can hook it up Bluetooth. So I went to call my dad on there, and then it went dialing, but it stopped, and it got a little staticky, which it never does. And then I heard a little girl say "Daddy" on it as it went to call you, and I was flipping shit. I was like, holy fuck.
Oh, shit, bro.
And then I was like, I'm going to Taco Bell.
Make me up something, Daddy.
So
2 beefy Frito burritos, Daddy. God damn.
And then the contact I have is Dad. So when I hit it, I was like, whoa, because it never says the name of who I'm calling. It just calls. So I went to Taco Bell, and then I thought it was weird. My order was $6.65. Oh, God. I called VJ about it, and he was being told typical black guy in a horror movie. He's like, I ain't coming over today.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Why would I?
It's like, yeah, you are. You're like, all right.
Why the fuck would I come over, Sean?
Yeah, I was like, don't be.
There's people playing satanic pan flute in the fucking woods. Your GPS took you to the destination of death.
Yeah.
A little girl called out for her father while you were in the car on your phone, and you heard it on your phone with static.
No, it was coming through the speakers of the car.
Oh my God, no. No. God, you were... Why did you invite me over?
I don't know, but you still...
I'm mad about it still, and I survived.
Nothing weird happened after that. We
Yeah.
just came over and we just chilled out. Nothing weird
Well,
happened.
now, when did we go listen to the flute?
Before I went driving to Taco Bell.
Oh, okay.
That was like really right before.
Oh, I'm always happy to talk to people who aren't skeptical about stuff like this, and then like if they have one of their own, because I really get like chills.
I remember the flute. I do. I remember it, and I was like, what the...
like horror movies.
I wanted to go
good,
explore, but it was dark, and I was like, nah.
but like actual stories about supernatural events happening, they
No.
always give me the chilly willies.
We might as well, we talked about it. We might as well talk about the demon goat story.
Yeah.
It was me, a couple of my buddies were swimming in the pool. I used to have a pool in the backyard before it exploded. And then
And it exploded.
we were just swimming and we saw a goat. A silhouette. It was like pitch black. It was almost way too silhouette to be real.
Mm-hmm.
The silhouette of a goat ran by. And then a few seconds later, it looked like a silhouette of a goat demon with a shotgun ran right after it. And we flipped shit. And got the fuck out of there.
If I was y'all, I'd be looking into the history of some deaths around this neighborhood. That house that was abandoned for a long ass time, and now somebody's living there and he's fixing his cars and shit. I don't trust it. Looks like he's building a garage or something down there too.
The neighbor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the cat lady's house.
Oh, I don't.
The cat lady died in that house too, didn't she?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Dun. Just moved out.
I don't know.
I mean, y'all did adopt all her cats.
She did have the cancer.
She could be dead.
She may have died in the house.
But nothing weird's happened since that.
Nothing at all.
Nothing that weird, no.
I remember some weird stuff happening. I feel like since then.
What?
Do you have a ghost story, Frankie?
No.
Alright then.
I think she just said she's surprised we haven't moved yet. I'm surprised you guys haven't moved yet either. Place gives me the creeps sometimes.
Because it's so dark and eerie.
Yeah, when I drive down through here sometimes, I see the weirdest shit, and I'm like, no, I'm going to Sean's house. It's okay. It happens all the time.
I just wanted to say, during an off session here, we were talking about people's taste in women.
Are we shit talking?
Who is shit talking? If it's me,
Which
let's
person are we shit talking?
If we're shit talking me, if you're talking me, let's move to the next topic.
No, wait.
Are we shit talking me or are we shit talking Sean here? What's going on? We can't shit talk Brian because Frankie's the bee's knees. So
All I'm saying is, I think Sean has a type.
Oh, God.
And if they're not at least two axe handles across the ass, he'll
shit. Oh my God.
That's all.
worse than the time you told fucking Ryan what was that bitch's name?
Morbid.
That she was Rasputia?
Yes.
Yeah.
You told who what?
I told Ryan that his mama was Rasputia.
Oh
His dad was
His dad was Norbert.
Oh my god.
That was about right.
Anyway, so
Future Sean, keep that in.
Yeah, Future Sean.
so you're saying
Future Sean, let's try to learn from our lessons. If you date one girl and she turns out to be shit and leaves you for who knows what, like goes, I guess family. We'll go with family, even though there's some questionable shit going on in there. There might have been a little bit of using of somebody in the situation. Maybe don't find the Dollar General version of her 2 weeks later.
Dollar General.
You're right. That's the Dollar Tree version. Well, I don't know which one would be the. I guess I've seen her. She's a kid, so she's probably the Dollar Tree version.
That's a no.
Frankie, jazz
That
hands.
is a no.
Jazz hands.
Wait. Is it a no that she's the Dollar Tree version, or do you think
It's just a hard fucking no.
hard pass? Also, future reference.
Oh Jesus!
I'm just saying, you brought this girl into your house, took her to your bedroom, and if it was literally just Friday, like you said, and I was just in there, and there's cat shit that's been in the litter box for like 2 weeks now, and litter all over your floor. I had to wipe
God,
the.
you didn't clean that up?
I had to wipe the crumbs off the bed. So I'm just saying,
your
if you
crumbs.
fucked her. No, it was day one that I was wiping the crumbs off the bed. So if you managed to have sex with this girl there,
Stop, okay.
she might not be a keeper.
Jazz hands, stop.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This is not sound logic.
We're talking about ghosts. Let's get back to the ghost.
Yeah, the
thing.
ghosts of your sex life.
So glad I went walking.
Go back to the ghost stories.
Okay,
You
yeah,
had best wrapped that shit up.
Yeah.
I literally
Ghost stories.
buy him condoms. I did.
Thank you.
Because I bought him. I said, hey, I got you a gift. And he grabs my battery power charger bank off the top of his dresser. He's like, what is it? Is this it? And I'm like, no. I grabbed the box of purple condoms. It's purple on the box. It says for her pleasure. It says Trojan across the top. I hold it up. I slap it. And I say, you probably never seen these before, but the condoms.
Okay.
He burst out into laughter because he was like, he didn't notice. He's like, I didn't notice them. I didn't know what they were.
I was like, I didn't know you were buying them for me. All right, let's talk about ghosts. Spooky stuff.
I'm just saying, she has a kid.
Yeah.
JT pointed out that's her trophy, proof that she's had sex before. I'm just saying, she's about to get another trophy if you don't start rapping it, man.
Yeah.
You better just quit it and hit it. Fucking walk the hell. What?
Walk the plank, nigga.
All right.
But maybe don't leave this on the podcast because, she can stay subscribed.
She is subscribed, so maybe we should not.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of work for future showing.
She don't listen, so I think we're in the clear. But
The one time she listens, we happen to shit talk her for
I
30
didn't say
minutes.
shit.
I haven't met you yet, so I can't shit talk. But I did, so deal with
He
it.
shit talks everything.
I shit talk everything.
You'd shit talk a dog.
I would. I would.
I know, I heard you shit
if it
talk
wasn't mine.
I heard you shit talk a cat.
Okay, I do shit talk. My cat
Yeah.
all the time, but
You can there, so.
the cat's kind of a little bitch.
Yeah.
The girl cat, the boy cat's alright.
Alright, this is going far too long.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It is. It's actually getting really hot in here.
Next topic. I actually, if you think about it, you brought this.
I brought this on.
You brought this on.
I brought this on.
All right, next topic.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we? Okay, well, topics. We got Dark Cloud 2. Would you want my ghost to live with you? Would you be a Ghostbuster? Worst nightmare? Favorite ghost Pokemon?
Let's start with the Ghostbuster. Would you be a Ghostbuster?
Would you be a Ghostbuster?
Fuck no.
Nope.
They don't get paid shit, I bet.
Nope, they don't get paid. I mean, if they get paid, baby.
Maybe.
I would-
Yeah.
I would-
It'd be an interesting job to tell your friends about.
I mean,
like,
honestly,
$2,000 for.
they get paid. They're like a government thing. They get paid by the government, I'm pretty sure. I would do it, at least try it.
For money, yeah. I'm not doing it for free.
I mean, obviously, it's going to be a job.
Let me chase these ghosts with this dustbuster real quick.
I would at least give it a shot.
And what could you... yeah, okay, yeah. All right, we'll go with yes if we get paid.
If we get paid,
Next topic.
yes.
Well, it's a job.
Right.
That's asking me like if I would do Sam and Dean's job and they don't get paid to do their job. So no, the answer is no for me.
Would you want my ghost to live with you? Worst nightmare. Favorite ghost Pokemon.
Favorite ghost Pokemon.
Favorite ghost Pokemon. Mine's Gengar all the way.
Yeah, Gengar's pretty badass.
Gengar.
Gengar's everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
What?
Ghastly.
I'm okay with Ghastly.
He's just a floating like tongue.
He's like a pretty much he's like an orb, ghost orb.
Yeah.
And then I also like Honor too.
I like all three. Also like Dusclops, but I can't remember if he's like 100% is a ghost Pokemon.
Yeah.
And he
He
turns
is.
into Dust Noir,
Well, I
right?
feel like he had like two. I thought he was like ghost type / something else.
He could be like a
I
ghost
don't know, but
normal.
I know he could be dark and ghost. He's
There is dark
Noir.
type.
Dust Noir.
I heard like he's like a black portal, a black hole inside him that could like suck anybody up into
Yeah.
it. There's actually a
Pretty
question
badass.
on
Pretty
the
badass
Captain
Pokemon.
Cool Quiz show before.
Yeah, it's pretty badass Pokemon.
Yeah, and he is cool. And I also like Diffloom, the balloon ghost.
Oh yeah, that is a creepy origin too.
Yeah, where he takes
Yeah,
the
he
kids
does
away.
have to- yeah. This is really creepy. And he's pretty cool, though, in his final form.
Was
Is
it like
Drifloon his
fun?
final form?
Yeah, Drifloom, and I can't remember the first name. I don't know, but I always liked it because in the Pokemon, I want to say Diamond, maybe you just be walking down the street and you see him sitting on the side of the road, looking really creepy.
And going, hey, kids.
Yeah, so I just go up and click on him and they like fight me. Who?
Do it. Do the thing. The dude from Family Guy. You're Drifloon. And you're sitting here waiting on some children.
Got some popsicles.
Uh-huh.
I got some popsicles down in the cellar.
Okay, I had to. Go ahead.
All right, I heard you do that in a few years.
I haven't done it in a few years. I don't think. I forgot. I haven't watched Family Guy that frequently either. It's gotten a lot less funny.
All right, would you want my ghost to live with you? Worst nightmare.
Let's go with worst nightmare.
Worst nightmare.
Worst nightmare.
Okay, what's everybody's worst nightmare?
So I have this thing. It's like trypopophobia.
Yeah.
It's when you have a fear of holes in like random assortments.
Kind of like, have you seen American Horror Story season 7?
Is that the latest one?
No, the
Not the apocalypse one, but the cult one.
cult.
Yeah.
She had that, right?
Yeah. So for me, it's like, I can see a beehive, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But like, you guys ever seen the cover of the Disney movie Holes with Shia LaBeouf? Shia LaBeouf,
Yes.
whatever it is.
Yes.
And like, it's just random assortment of holes stretching out for miles.
Uh-huh.
That fucks with my head. It gives me goosebumps. It makes me itch. Makes my skin crawl, and it fucks with me.
Are you afraid of falling in a hole?
No, it's just the pattern fucks with my head, and it's not like I'm scared of it.
Mm-hmm.
It just fucks with me. It gives me goosebumps, gives me chills, makes me scratch all over.
Uh-huh.
It's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my other greatest fear, my other phobia that I have is spiders, arachnophobia.
Really?
So my brain was like, one day I'm just at work working, and it's like, hey, left brain's talking to my right brain.
Did I know this? Arachnophobia? I must have
He
known
talks
this.
about it all the time.
Yeah,
Okay, I
Brian.
must have known it.
You remember that time we went out there and you were like, hey, I can get this mattress out of the shed
Oh,
for you?
yeah,
and we saw the fucking biggest spider
That
of
was
my
a
entire life.
huge spider.
I'm like 10 feet behind you.
Yep.
I'm like at the other barn at this point. I can still see the damn thing. Mean mugging him. He's like, I got something for this bitch. Goes inside, grabs a can of bug spray. One that specifically says on the can, kills this, and spiders! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. He goes out there, shakes the thing up. I'm still over by the other barn, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Opens the door. That bitch is still there. Like, I knew you'd come back. He sprays that thing for a legitimate 5 minutes.
I just kept spraying.
It doesn't move. He kept spraying it. It doesn't move.
I'm like, I had to have killed it, right? You know, that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, we're thinking
not
it's
moving.
dead. So he's about to reach in there to grab the mattress again. The thing's like, meh, shrugs his shoulders, walks away. Walks back into the the shed, the little shed that y'all have back there, the blue one.
Yeah, it was like he was just flipping me off with one of his 8 legs.
Yeah.
You know, like, fuck you.
Just walks away.
Were you putting a mattress away?
No,
or?
we were getting one out from. I said, I'm good. Leave it. I'll sleep in the floor. It's just.
It's his mattress.
Yeah. Burn the shed down. You don't need anything in there. Like, at this point, he owns you.
The only thing that was in that shed at the time was like a mattress and for some reason a roll of chain link fence.
Yeah, maybe some of those foldable chairs. I remember seeing those in there.
Yeah, that might have been in there
But
too.
fuck those. We don't need those either.
Nope.
That bitch probably still lives in there. He's probably grandfathering children in there like, one day they're going to come back for that mattress. Yeah.
And I'll be waiting.
You know that thing, the fact that you mentioned on the podcast, there are enough spiders in the world now at this point that they could eat the entire human race.
I don't think I mentioned on the podcast. I sent you a link in it.
Oh, you sent me a link.
I'll send you a link.
Okay, so
to
he
that.
sends me a link and it says, what does it say? Because you
It
probably
said,
remember it better.
there's enough spiders in the world to eat the whole human race in like 8 years.
In 8 years.
If they wanted to.
If they wanted to. If they wanted to.
So if someone,
Every single one of them is in that
so if
shed.
someone could control spiders, that person has a lot of power.
I feel like the Germans are like, oh, we shall create the spider controller.
Just imagine
You
all.
had the spider control rod back from Skyrim.
It's like the annihilation wave control rod, the cosmic control rod
Yeah.
that Annihilus has, but it only controls spiders. Endless waves of spiders. God, I would need so many flamethrowers.
Yeah.
They got inside my suit.
That's kind of freaky, but I'm still freaked out over the zombie deers.
Yeah, but so the phobia thing, like the greatest fears thing, my left brain was like talking to my right brain one day, and I was like, "Hey," and my left brain's like, "Hey," and my right brain's like, "What? What do you want? Why are you here?"
Okay, so but this wasn't about fears. This was it?
No, yeah, the question was worst nightmares.
Okay, I thought it was like worst nightmares you actually had.
No, was it worst nightmares
It's
you
kind of
actually
like
had, or is
worst
it like
nightmare, worst fears, stuff like that. Like,
Well, this is a daydream basically. So my left brain's talking to my right brain's like, "Hey," right brain's like, "Fuck do you want?" Yeah, left brain's like, "Yeah, let's fuck with him today. He looks like he's actually having a good day." And my right brain's like, "I mean, I fucking hate you, but yeah, like let's fuck with him. Fuck with this guy." So I'll hit him with the spiders. You hit him with the trypophobia. And in that moment, I'm standing there stocking shit in the freezer, and my brain has this image of a woman's back looking, with holes in it, little holes in it, and then all of a sudden the spiders start crawling out of the holes on her back and random, and it fucks with my head. I was done for the day.
Okay.
I was like, I've got to go hide.
Let me ask you this before your turn is over. Or were you almost done?
Oh, that was it. That was about
Okay.
it.
Have you ever had recurring nightmares?
Yes.
This is the ghost thing?
It wasn't really like a hardcore nightmare. It was about Freddy Krueger, and I was cast in the movie for Freddy Krueger. I think I talked about it on the podcast at one point.
Probably.
Johnny Depp was in the dream.
Yeah.
Turns out he was killing everybody so he could get the part.
Super early in the podcast.
Yeah, it was a weird ass dream.
First 2 episodes.
But that was like the most reoccurring dream that I ever had, other than the one with fucking Hercules and Pegasus from the
What?
Disney movie.
Were you Hercules or Pegasus?
No, I was working with him.
Hey, I just claimed the Coliseum.
Vincent, we need your help. What the fuck do you need me for? I'm a random ass guy. Because it was like one of those Kingdom Hearts dreams where you just start seeing a bunch of Disney characters.
Okay.
It used to happen to me all the time when I was like 10 and 11 and 12.
Yeah.
Then it just stopped happening when I stopped watching Disney movies.
Why?
Weird dream though. Why did I stop watching Disney movies?
Yeah.
There was a few years where they didn't put out anything good.
Okay.
Or anything that I enjoyed, at least.
Alright.
Do you want me to go next, or do you want to go?
I'll go.
Okay.
I think I might have talked this before, but I have 3 fears: rats, motor phobia, fear of cars, and heights.
So your greatest fear would be like driving over a bridge 50 feet in the air in a car full of rats.
No, well, holy shit, that's terrifying. But I was saying,
And like you have to get to the other side in order to get out of the car.
Till now.
it probably is now, but before, my worst fear was rats and flying cars. Flying, just driving around like, I'm going to get you, motherfucker. I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
Your mama knows somebody that was driving down the road and a rat was in her car.
Yeah, I think we talked about that first episode.
Oh, okay.
The Danielle McRib story.
Ugh.
Damn.
That thing wanted her McRib.
Yeah. Feature Sean, cut that out. We already talked about that first episode.
Okay.
That's what about being like we remake a movie? We remake Snakes on a Plane, but we call it Rats on a Plane. And you're the Samuel L. Jackson. I'm tired of all these motherfucking rats on this motherfucking plane.
And I have a little tiny car I have to drive around because that will fit in my motor folk. You're like, damn it.
You're just like, where's this plane coming from? New York? Where's this plane coming from? India?
What if the plane was full of rats and you had to fly it?
Oh my god.
That's how we should end the movie. Like, you have to land the plane.
Yeah. And
you're like, I know where I'm landing it.
You're
You
sweating
crash
like
it.
the dude from Airplane.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, we just pouring sweat.
My co-pilot's a rat too.
You crash it. You spike it in a field. Like, die. Thinking you're killing all the rats.
Or you go, I'm going to try to land it on this water. I'm going to do this Sully style.
Alright, what's your fears?
Oh, you were done?
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Well, first I'm going to tell you about some recurring nightmares. What recurring nightmares have you had?
Work.
Me giving you Arabian goggles?
No, I don't even think about that. I think about work mostly. That's recently it's my worst fear. I do have zombie dreams that happen quite a bit, but I kind of like the excitement of it, and I wake up like, that's cool as fuck.
Okay. We've all had zombie. I haven't had recurring zombie dreams, but
I have had one recurring zombie dream,
Have
but
you?
I wasn't really scared of it. I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast either.
I don't know.
You were in it.
Oh, was I?
Adam Sandler was in it too.
Really?
He was actually the main character. We were following around. I felt like a cameraman. You know, in most of my dreams, I feel like I'm directing a movie and I'm the cameraman. That's how it always works out. But it was a very serious Adam Sandler. But the movie wasn't very serious because it made no sense. Like, first we were running through the trailer park, which just happened to be right beside Walmart, and like I wanted to stop in KFC and get something to eat, but I'm like, I can't.
It makes sense. All three are together.
Okay. So we run into Walmart, we barricade the entire Walmart. There's a cellar down at the bottom of Walmart. Well, we trap a bunch of people down in that cellar. We don't trap them; they can get out. But like, we leave them down there because we're like, oh god, the zombies got in. Don't come out. And everybody who's outside of the cellar has to run to the attic of Walmart because Walmart has a fucking attic, which overlooks the parking lot. By the way, if y'all didn't know that, there's always an attic inside Walmart, in my dreams at least, that overlooks the parking lot. And he's like, well, we'll wait till they all run in, then we'll climb down this pole, run across the parking lot, get in the car, get the fuck out of here. And Adam Sandler's like, all right, like he's coming up with the plan and everything. But I go walking in this other room. I mean, you can't do that in fucking zombie movies. You can't go into the other room. There's always a fucking zombie waiting for you. I get bit by this old man. I'm like, oh my god, I got bit, you guys. I blew his brains out. Adam Sandler's like, coming. He's like, come on, that's my granddad. Well, he bit the fuck out of me. He's a zombie. No, he's not a zombie. Some random black man walked into his house. Why does he live in the Walmart attic? And the dream usually ends with us trying to get out of the building. Somebody gets hung up on the fence. Hopefully it's not me. And then we get in the car and drive off into the sunset.
But that's a pretty vivid dream you had. How long ago was that?
It was a reoccurring dream that used to happen. I still have it to this day.
Really?
I haven't had it in like 2 years.
Did I live?
Yeah, you were with me the whole time. I got bit by some old man, but
I had one zombie dream. It's not what recurring, but I remember every detail of it, just about.
you kept saying to me, how cool is this? How cool is this? Yeah. It's a zombie apocalypse. It's like, no, Adam Sandler. How cool is this?
My dream also had a celebrity in it.
Really?
Yeah. So this dream starts, I think it was in 8th grade, because that was an 8th grade art class. And then a zombie outbreak had already happened in the beginning of the dream, but stopped. So everybody's on high alert. And then the radio was on, and it said, Part 2. Another one's happening now. And so they evacuated the school. And I was friends with this guy at the time, and it was me and him in the dream. So some reason we end up, I think, going to his aunt's house in New York. Go to New York, and they're being dumb about the whole thing. So shit goes down. We leave and we go to this nice hotel, and everybody else is getting slaughtered outside. We're safe inside. My Aunt Debbie's there playing Guitar Hero. I'm like, cool. So me and him get a room, and turns out we're sharing a room with John Heater, the star of Napoleon Dynamite. I'm like, no way. And then dumb shit happens. They get in, and then we escape, us three. And turns out zombies can also fuck with your mind and manipulate your mind to where like give you illusions. And so we're driving, and then we see McDonald's that's open for business. And like John Heater's like, yo, let's go to McDonald's. I'm like, I don't think this is a good idea. Zombies can fuck with our brains now. No, I want McDonald's. I was like, is it worth dying for? He goes, yes. He jumps out, goes to McDonald's. They ambush him and kill him. And then me and my buddy go to the rooftops, and then we like kind of, I guess, stay up there for a while because that's how it ends.
How often do you have dreams with me in them? You're always asking me if you're in my dreams.
I have dreams with you.
Okay, good.
I don't always remember them, but I know sometimes I remember seeing you in them.
You don't ever just wake up really pissed because, like, damn it, all that shit he said in my dream, that fucking asshole.
No.
So I'm nice to you in your dream.
It's nicer. It's nicer.
So you know it's a dream. He's been awfully nice today. I'm suspicious. So what about you? Your fears and recurring nightmares?
Well, I have this weird recurring nightmare. Or used to have this weird recurring nightmare about King Kong. But it's not very important. I mean, it was just like no matter where I went, what building I was in, he would rip the roof off and be looking for me.
You son of a bitch! I found it.
It was weird.
He was playing Where's Waldo, but like the intense way.
And then
now hide again.
at my great grandmother's house, her old family stead, there was this a whale.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
I heard whale.
Yeah, and a deep well. Like, if you fell down that, you'd probably die. Anyway. And so when I was a kid, I used to have I was terrified of this well. Okay? And I would have recurring nightmares of somehow not knowing that well was there and fall, and I would just be hanging there by my fingertips. And it had like these little brick. It had like it was made of brick around, and you fall, you're dead. And so it's hard to explain it to where it was as terrifying as it was to me as a kid, because I'm just sitting there, fingertips dug into this brick, and I just keep sliding. Know I'm gonna die, and just keep sliding. Just that I would lose about 1/4 of an inch. And I'm sitting there. I can't pull myself up.
I feel like I'd be like, how dare this dream be so suspenseful?
Oh my God, it was so scary. And because I couldn't have been that old. Well under 10. But I would have this dream, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times a week.
Damn.
Yes.
When's the last time you've had it? Probably tonight.
Tonight? Thanks. No.
You'll be like, why am I a kid again? Well, obviously don't go towards the wet fuck.
I haven't had that dream since, I don't know, 12, 13, I guess. So, but I still remember it. It was so scary that I will never forget it,
I have dreams of falling off things too.
I hate the falling dreams. They always wake you up.
Alright, let's go to the next one. If I was a ghost, would you want me to live with you? Question mark.
That's the last one, isn't it?
Yes.
No.
Well, if I could, like...
You can be like my next door neighbor.
What if, like, imagine, like, I'm like Casper, you know where I'm at.
Yeah, but imagine, like, you leave some ghost garbage on the ground and I can't pick it up.
What?
What's ghost garbage?
I don't know, like ghost wrappers or something, like Reese wrappers.
Ghost turds.
Get it. I can't even scoop the ghost litter box. Like, bruh, just scoop the ghost litter box for me.
Can you speak? Can we understand
what you're
saying?
I'm like, just think of Casper's level of...
Okay, yeah, I'd be alright with that.
Yeah, I'd totally be cool with
Okay,
that.
cool.
Just don't be the dick kind of ghost that, like, throws shit off the shelves and, like, makes sure I can never get laid. Because then I'll have to, like, rent a hotel anytime I want to get laid.
Well, I probably wouldn't do that, but if me and her cat got in a pissing contest and I'll be like, he's just like being a dick, I would like purposely just fuck with your cat.
Okay, here's what I'll do.
Yeah.
I'll get rid of all my shit, and when you die, I'll take all your shit and put it in my house. And then, so if you break anything, you're breaking your own stuff. And I'll
That's yours.
so the cat will break stuff, and you'll be like, "Fuck that cat! I'm gonna show him who's boss." And then you're like, "My collectibles, no, never mind."
So if you see your cat like floating and hitting itself on the ceiling, you're like, "Oh, it must have broken an amiibo." Okay.
Yeah. Just don't kill it. Teach it a lesson. No breaking its legs. Just don't kill it.
All right. Let's move on to movie reviews.
All right.
First up, Supernatural Season 1. Now, we're only talking about Season 1, because that's all I've seen.
Okay.
Talk about the other seasons, Brian. We've seen them all,
I'm trying to
Brian.
remember who was the bad guy in season
They're
2.
really Season 1.
Oh, I mean 1. Yeah,
There
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
really a bad guy. There were,
Yellow Eyes Demon was.
I guess, they were...
He's the only reoccurring character that is evil so far.
Well,
In season 1, the Yellow
in
Eyes.
season
They
one,
start talking
yes,
about
yes.
Yellow
I
Eyes.
didn't really...
yes. And they
He
didn't
was
even have
second.
the angel stuff or all that then, did they?
No.
Let's talk about season 1.
Shit, far. Like, how complicated
So the
is
only
this?
thing we know when we're watching season 1 is
And he didn't
they
show up
hunt
till the
ghosts.
last
Dean
episode.
doesn't own the car.
Oh, he didn't show up till. You're right. Okay, so I did give it a. Well, he was in episode 1 though.
Who?
Yellow Eyes Demon.
You
was in
saw, you
episode
saw
1.
his back.
Yeah, you saw his back.
Oh, you didn't even know he was yellow-eyed.
Yeah, you don't find that out till the end of
Last,
season 1.
yeah, and you
So,
finally meet him, and he's
that's
a
my bad.
dickhead.
Yeah, he is.
total dickhead. Great actor, total dickhead.
I like it. It's almost like a different scary movie each week. It's kind of like
Yeah, and that's why I love
Right.
it. It's if you get enough into the series, it feels like it's just a love letter to all horror fiction, all classic horror.
Right.
You know, it's just a love letter to everything that you already enjoy.
Plus, it had Negan in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeffrey
That was
Morgan.
great to see him in that. I was like, hey, Leslie, you remember that actor you fucking hate? It's just like, oh, that some bitch played Negan in
Walking Dead.
because she hates Negan. I'm like, yeah, that guy.
And
He's their dad.
They bring him back every so many seasons. Too.
He's made a couple returns.
He was in this last season.
Well, still season fucking 1.
Yep, go ahead.
God.
He doesn't know anything. Let's not ruin it for him.
Alright.
So what did you think? What was your favorite episode of season 1?
My favorite episode?
Favorite and least favorite?
I don't know about my favorite episodes. I mean, they are all kind of about the same, honestly. I like the one where they're actually fighting humans. They get kidnapped by these rednecks.
Yeah.
And then I liked the one where
That
there's
one
like...
was good. With the sheriff lady?
Yeah, and there's the one where there's a haunted truck, but I feel like there wasn't enough action in it.
That was my least favorite episode of season 1. Where they're haunted by the racist truck.
Yeah, I was like...
What were they driving in season 1?
The Impala. The Impala.
Were they?
Yeah. It's a staple of the show. 67 Black Impala.
It's the dad's car.
No, he's driving a big ass
he
Chevy.
drove a truck.
He's driving a box Chevy, like a 70s Chevy truck. I want to say. Did they do. What was the trucks called back then?
Vroom Vrooms? That's what I call them.
I think they just had like numbers, names of like letters and numbers or something. Like Chevy 150, so it's like C1. I don't remember.
Anyway.
I don't think Silverado was a thing that far back.
I thought it was kind of dumb, though. In the very first episode, Sam is in ride for a full scholarship at this college.
Right.
And Dean's like, let's go break some laws. I'm like, oh, okay.
Do it.
Constantly breaking laws.
Yeah,
I'm like-
Sam's gonna hold that over his head forever.
I'm like, y'all should be in jail by now. And many times they break the fucking law.
He hasn't seen it. He don't know.
Let's see.
My favorite episode, my least favorite episode was the truck episode. But my favorite episode of season 1 was the Wendigo episode, episode 3.
So, they didn't explain in season 1 how Dean ended up with his dad's car?
When season 1 starts, you're, I think in the first episode, he's like, is this, and that's Dad's car? Sam asks Dean, like, what are you doing driving? It's like, what's he letting you drive it? But when they first introduced the dad, have you seen the dad yet?
Yeah, like he had a different car.
He's driving
truck.
his truck.
Right, I'm just saying that was his car even before the boys.
I'm sure he passed
Or a
it down
thing.
to his son. He had his reasons. I don't know. I don't remember if they given us any specific reason why Dean drives the car. But We all know why he drives it. Once you get far enough in the series, we all know why he still got it.
Okay.
Season 1. All right. I don't understand why they have a different romantic partner
Every
each
episode.
I was like, that's too much.
That's one thing Leslie did hate about when I was getting her to watch it. She's like, this is. Well, I know it's gonna happen every episode.
Yeah.
Dean.
Both
Dean
of them.
and Sam.
Both of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's right. Sam was like
In the
that.
early episodes, before they
The early
fleshed out the
episodes.
characters.
After they got rid of his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because he had a girlfriend.
The very first episode, he had a girlfriend. Yeah.
So I was like, all right. I mean, I'm kind of excited to keep going with the show.
Mm-hmm.
It does get better, I can tell you
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I want to give
then
it.
it takes a dip, but then it gets better again.
I want to give this a 7 out of 10 for season 1.
Season 1. That sounds about right.
I'm gonna give season 1 an 8 out of 10.
There you go. And I do like some of the other seasons better.
Yeah.
Me too. But for me, it's like the start of a legacy.
Yes, and I love the first episode.
Yeah.
I love the first episode. I love the second episode. I love the third episode. The third episode is still one of my top 10 favorite episodes of the entire series. From what I've seen, I'm only on season 11. I want another Wendigo episode.
Mm-hmm.
I want it.
Was that the one where they're in the woods?
So
Yes, that Wendigo episode,
season
yeah.
1, episode 3.
Yeah.
They come to this town because they find out like all these people are getting killed in bear maulings and like,
Yeah.
but they can't find the bodies.
And they take them to the.
So it's taking the bodies, taking it to underground like shaft where they used to do mine work, chaining them up and eating off them for the next so many years until it has to come out, until it comes back out.
Yeah.
And like how Wendigos are born, like the whole myth on it and everything. I was like, that's so fucking cool.
Was it weren't they like tree-like creatures?
The Wendigo?
Yeah.
No, they're humans who have been so like the Dahmer party or like anybody who's been trapped out in like the Donner party, not the Dahmer party. People who've been trapped out in the woods and forced to resort to cannibalism. So what had happened was at some point they looked through the town's history and this one group went out camping about 20 years back, couldn't find their way out of a snowstorm, had to resort to cannibalism. There's all these different things about eating human flesh and different myths and cultures and everything, like it can grant you supernatural powers, make you stronger than other humans. Well, that is the myth they go with for the Wendigo. It's a human who had to resort to eat other humans to survive, and once it has eaten so many humans, you can't turn back. And it became what it was, superior to humans. It was, giant. It was taller than humans.
It has to kill every so often.
Yeah, and it has to every like 7 years or something. It has to come out because it can survive off food longer. But it has to come out and gather up basically people to eat.
Okay.
And that's why the people every couple of years were going missing, because 20 years ago this person was killed, or this person ate a bunch of other humans, became a Wendigo, and he basically, he was stronger than regular humans, he was taller than regular humans, he could mimic sounds and voices because he was just superior to mankind.
Right.
And he still had the basic
But they always
weakness.
have some kind of weakness.
The basic weakness of humans is like, whose weakness is not fire? Everyone's weakness is fire. But I still want another Wendigo episode, but I want there to be more than one Wendigo. I want another Wendigo episode. I haven't seen every season, so I don't know if there is a second one. But to this point, I still haven't got my second Wendigo episode. I'm kind of pissed about that.
Well,
you haven't got to season 14.
Don't ruin it. If there's not any in season 14, I'm coming back, Brian. I'll kick you right in the nuts.
all right.
Well, and it's got Kicking Wing in it.
Kicking Wing?
From Joe Dirt.
Yeah, okay.
All right. That's Supernatural Season 1. We're going to continue that show featuring podcast.
All right.
Next up is a movie I picked. A movie I thought was really good. It's called Housebound. What everybody think?
I'm also giving that an 8 out of 10.
I'm giving it an 8 out of 10.
I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. I liked it.
really
I
good
didn't think
movie.
I was going to like it.
Wow.
I've been putting.
Well, the quality when the movie first starts and the sound quality, they didn't match up for me. I thought, okay, this is going to be one of those movies. But, the
comic
story really
relief,
picks up.
it's spooky,
Yes.
but the comic relief was, it was perfect.
How about that dollar
mom.
store Batista?
The freaking mom, she was so funny.
How about the dollar store Batista they had?
You talking about Amos?
Amos.
The
He looked like Batista's fat, bulky cousin.
I liked Amos.
I liked Amos too. I was like, I would like this. I'd watch more movies with this guy in it. But at the same time, because he was the comic relief. But at the same time, I'm
but
sitting
so
there
was
like,
the mom.
he looks like dollar store Batista. The mom was funny as hell too. But her parents were such pushovers, like the biggest pushovers.
Well,
The stepdad was like, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, and then the mom was like, you're such a pushover. I'm like, to him, or she belittled him. I'm like, you're the only one who actually is her parent at this point. Like, why don't you say something?
Yeah.
And they're up there complaining about having to watch TV in the other room. Like, if it was my fucking TV and that was my fucking daughter, I would have went over there with some scissors, snip.
What was saying? Oh, I liked the mom. I liked Amos. The weird guy in the crawl space.
Eugene,
yes.
What you guys think of that?
That was a twist. That was a nice twist. I did like the character.
Yeah.
But at first I thought he was going to be a psycho killer or something. And I can't believe she wasn't more freaked out about when she was looking in the pictures. And he's like, "Oh, here's a picture of you taking a bath."
Well, she's like, "Are all of them like this?" He goes, "No." And then
Yeah, and he was skipping to another one. What is this? What happened to your table?
I don't know.
I did think that one scene where she's just peeing in the toilet was really awkward.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
some
and had to
spooky shit
stop
was
every time
happening.
something was
Yeah.
happening. And that was him.
Yeah. But I just was like, this is weird. This is somebody's fetish. This is somebody's fetish right here. And you put it in a movie.
Uh-huh.
It was kind of creeping me out. But, I guess it happens.
What you think of the main character?
I liked the girl.
Yeah.
I thought she was great.
Mm.
Why didn't they throw that baby doll away in the basement?
The creepy one?
Yeah, like most of this stuff was just here when we moved in. I'm like,
Yeah, and
but why keep it?
The-
though?
what'd she call it? The 3/4 life-size Jesus?
Yeah.
Why was that down there?
I don't know.
I know. Okay. And the weird Teddy Ruskin-like doll.
Yeah, that thing was
Holy
creepy.
crap. What?
So he left that in her room, right?
With a message on it.
With a message on it. But like he couldn't go with like, hey, this is a warning. I need you to know this.
No, because that would have given it all away too soon.
Yeah, no. I'm just like he can't go with like some knowledgeable. Let me just write some really creepy shit. Like, let me just do some really creepy shit and have this bear say it.
So that was his creepy ass hand that grabbed her from underneath the
Yeah.
stairs.
Yeah.
That was his.
Yeah.
Why he thought that was like the
why
way
was
to
that
communicate.
why was that a...
I need to talk to you. Ah!
Yeah.
And that was him in the background too, by the way.
Where?
Remember the scene where there was somebody moving behind her,
Oh, yeah.
and then next
So,
time they
so
showed-
did he throw the charred Teddy Ruskin
in the shower?
in the shower?
Yeah.
See, that's just...
Oh.
You didn't listen to the message, bitch.
Yeah.
What about when he shut the lights off and he jammed that thing, the metal through the
Yeah.
arm or hand?
Yeah.
What?
There's a scene where they're sitting there in the living room, lights go out, and then the psychiatrist dude had a fucking metal thing, TV tray thing go through his hand, the middle.
And he had to go to the hospital. And he ended up being the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
like-
He knew he was the killer. He was trying to kill him.
Right.
I was like, why?
He's really bad at it.
Yeah, he's really
Yeah,
bad
like
at that.
I guess he was trying to get out of there before they cut the lights on
Yeah.
and found him.
And how creepy was
He
the
should have just
psychiatrist?
used a knife. It would have been a lot easier.
How creepy was that psychiatrist?
He was.
He's pretty. He's giving off some Freddy Krueger vibes. The actor who plays him, I can't think of his name for some reason. Any other time?
He had a cool
Robert
death.
Englund.
He had a cool death
Yeah, he did.
because his head exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. When he fell from the top of the house, and they were like, "It's over." I'm like, "No, you dumb bitch! It's not over." Then
What?
the
How-
best sucker punch of the whole movie, just boom, knocked that bitch straight out. Just, bah, bounces her head off the ground.
Yeah.
I was
It cracked me up when the little cabinet door opens and he's poking her.
Yeah.
But how good of a shot was that when she threw that towel?
I thought so too. I was like, I don't even think they needed this scene. Like, just let him slip naturally.
Oh, yeah, it's cool.
Let me just. She must have been a real champion of ultimate frisbee.
I don't know, I thought it was cool they threw Eugene's piss on his face too.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, and it burned because he had those that cheese grater mark.
Plus the amount of it was distilled urine, so it'd been in that jar for a minute.
Yeah.
He was laughing about it too, because where do you think he's going to get rid of it? He's going to wait till they go to sleep. Pour it in the toilet.
Remember the mom offered it to her. Here's you some water, and he just thought that was the funniest shit. That she almost drank his piss.
I'm glad she smelt it beforehand.
There's a really good character development in that movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. Sean found this one. It was a New Zealand movie for those listening.
Thank God Sean found something good.
Hey, I always find something.
It was good. Whoever that person was that made that, I wouldn't mind seeing.
Hey, I've been looking at New Zealand movies. I mean, they ain't bad. They pretty good.
Think they got Travis in them?
The ones I've seen, no, but it had the kid from Deadpool 2 in it. A couple of the ones I've seen.
Oh, okay.
Travis is in the Meg, but you ain't seen it.
I haven't seen it. Alright, so everybody giving it an 8 out of 10?
8 out of 10.
Alright, now it's time for Two Guys in the Groove. Who wants to start this one up?
I will.
Alright.
Because mine's
I was
simple.
going to go, but I was stretched.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Yeah, play no
I
ghost.
ain't afraid of no ghosts. I'm going to do Ghostbuster. It's a Ghostbuster theme song.
Why this one?
I really enjoyed the shit out of it, and I enjoyed the shit out of that movie.
Yeah.
And so, anytime somebody says something about a ghost, that pops in my head, followed by Patrick Swayze and Whoopi Goldberg for some reason.
No, not me. Have no emotional attachment to the Ghost movie. Alright, BJ, what are you picking?
So this week, I'm going with Cuddy Montage
Oh, yeah?
by Kids See Ghosts.
Oh.
Which is actually a rap supergroup formed between Kanye West and Kid Cudi. Now, I don't like Kanye West. I don't like him at all, really.
Yeah.
But I love Kid Cudi. I've been waiting for him to do some new music for years. He finally decides to, do music with his mentor, Kanye West. In 2018, about June of 2018, they released this album, the Kids See Ghosts album that they did together. It's only like 6 to 8 songs, maybe. But my favorite one on the album so far is the Cuddy Montage.
Okay.
And it's a pretty good song. I think I like it.
I do not like Kanye West either, and I've never heard of Kid Cudi, so...
He sings the Pursuit of Happiness.
He probably don't know.
I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good.
Nah.
No, I don't know.
Was that after 1978?
Tell me what you know about dreaming. Tell me what you know about. You
Never heard
about nothing.
I like the song Gold Digger.
Okay.
Anyway. But my song... Oh, you just shoot your bridges. Cool.
I thought you didn't do that.
I farted.
So,
I didn't shit my bridges.
For my pick, so there's a few artists who've been in every season of Two Guys in the Groove. So far for this season, we got Dance Gavin Dance and Weird Al. Well, this is the third time an artist has hit every season. Mine's Steam Powered Giraffe and the song Ghost Grinder.
Ghost Grinder, okay.
It's a really cool song.
So they're the only 3 artists who've been in every season?
So far, but there's a couple who have potential to make it.
Oh, name them.
Mastodon.
And Ghost.
And Aurelia Voltaire.
Well, we don't really care if he makes it, do we?
I do. I like him.
I'm just kidding.
Really cool.
Everybody has the things they like. Everybody has something.
I like his song so far. Been really good.
I thought about doing a Ghost song for this episode, but I was like, that's too on the nose.
Yeah. Who's Ghost?
It's a band. Remember that one they did that song Satan Prayer? I put on season 1.
Here I sit in prayer, dark legacy of greed. Here I sit in prayer. No, don't know that song.
No.
Anyway, it's really good.
It's a good song. You'd like it.
It's time for some housekeeping. If you like,
What was the other song we put on the podcast? A Ghost. Was it Hammer?
No.
Warhammer?
Nope. I can't remember.
No, it's.
It don't matter.
It does matter.
If you want to listen to that, the season they're on seasons 1, 2, and 3 of Ghost, or not 3 yet, but they probably will be. But if you want to listen to any of these playlists, are Two Guys in the Groove, seasons 1, 2, and 3 on Spotify.
Spotify.
Spotify. You can also find me on Instagram. I'm CaptainCool69. You can find him on Instagram at
Butt Chugging Bananas.
You can follow the podcast on Instagram at
Two Guys in the Dark.
You can also follow us on Twitter at
Two Guys in the Dark.
You can follow us on SoundCloud at
Two Guys in the Dark.
Follow us on Facebook at
Two Guys in the Dark.
And
we also have
an
email, website.
Website, yes. 2guysindark at WordPress.com.
And if you want to email us
at 2guysindark at gmail.com.
And if you just, want somebody to talk to,
my phone number is
555.
All right. Any last thoughts? Any last spooky thoughts?
Nope.
Boo.
Boo indeed.